yeah, yo, come on in, cool. Come on in. Wipe your feet off. Ring the bell. Don't bring that bullshit up in here, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's Saturday. We got the NFC South Roundtable, man. I got the guys in the building.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
y'all already know it. Wolf solidified, representing them dirty birds. We got Pewter from Pewter and Red representing them Bucks. You got Till from Nola Bros. Till will be in here a little bit later, and you know it's the GOAT representing them Panthers.
There you
Hey,
go.
man, hey, hey, this is the first one where we're gonna have a NFC South matchup. We got the Saints and the Bucks getting
Yes,
ready to
sir.
do it. What is that? That's a 1 o'clock game? Is that a 1 o'clock P? What is that? 4-1? What is
You
that?
know what? I don't think so. I think it's at 10 a.m. I could be wrong though,
Oh,
man.
that's right. Y'all in no.
Yeah.
Who in
I'm in
London?
the I'm in I don't know who's in London. I'm in the
No,
West
no,
Coast.
no.
No,
We're in London.
yeah,
We're in
Falcons
London.
are
Y'all
in
in
London.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
we're
yeah,
in
yeah,
London.
yeah, 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 yeah. They in London.
Falcons are
Y'all
in
probably got a
London.
one. It's probably 1 o'clock game for us on
Oh
the East
yeah.
Coast. West
London.
Coast,
Yeah,
West
1 o'clock
Coast.
for the East Coast. Yeah, you're right. 1 o'clock for the
London
East Coast.
Bridge
Okay,
is falling down.
and yeah, 10 for y'all guys. London. What you gonna do in
London.
London, Dirty Bird? What you gonna
We
do
go.
in London?
We gonna see if we bring a gun big enough to kill a jaguar because we for certainly did not kill a lion.
Mm,
So
Oh,
mm.
we didn't bring a
oh.
gun big enough to kill a lion, but we're gonna see
Do you?
if we bring a gun big enough to kill a jaguar.
Hey, do you own a big enough gun? Do you have a big enough gun in the house? Do you have a big enough gun?
Cordell Patterson is ready to go.
That's his ammo.
Cordell
Cause
Patterson's ready to go.
they got a big cat over there called
Mm.
Trevor Lawrence, Clemson alum,
Mm. It's
Sunshine,
Goldilocks. Are we talking about Goldilocks?
Goldilocks,
He ain't
Goldilocks
he,
himself,
he ain't been
Sunshine.
playing good though. He hasn't been playing
Ooh,
good.
But hey,
wee.
this is the you Pete. You talking about the same man that threw 4 of them things in the playoff and come
I
back,
hear you.
then
I hear
started
you.
throwing dots.
I hear you.
The man that go just went over there to Arrowhead and went toe to toe. You know what I'm saying? With the legend,
I hear
Mahomes,
you.
will be one of the greats.
But
This,
CJ
hey,
Stroud went over there and busted that ass.
Ooh,
okay, I give you that.
ooh.
I give you that. Pop just come
CJ.
in the building. What it look like,
C-
Pop?
I don't think Panther fans wanted to hear that.
No,
To
Panther
be
fans
honest.
didn't want to hear that because we skipped to
What
Pop. But go ahead, Pop.
Chiller,
what it look
chiller
like,
here.
Pop? Hey, man, hey, Trevor Lawrence, that's Wolf. That's a tall order to go beat Trevor, Wolf. That's a tall order, bruh.
But was it a tall order for CJ Stroud to go over there too? Wasn't that a tall order? Oh, it's no
Yeah,
answer. There's no
but
answer.
look, man,
There's
I,
no
I don't like
answer.
that. I I know your quarterback. Your quarterback ain't it, man. You know how you know the conversations we done had about your quarterback.
See, this is the problem. We going back to Desmond, and Desmond is not the only quarterback that hasn't lived up to his expectations.
Whew.
Oh my God, it got kind of quiet around here.
Yeah, we don't want to have those conversations, Wolf.
Oh
You
no,
know
no,
that.
no. Okay,
We don't want to have those conversations.
we don't want to have that conversation, correct?
Yeah, not that one. Not that
Okay,
one. Not that one.
so when you speak about going to London and playing in front of that audience, for some reason, we do very well over there. Obviously, Trevor is who he is,
Mm.
but he's one guy. Can we speak about the rest of the team that hasn't been looking up to expectations? Can we speak about the free agents that they signed that haven't been living up to expectations?
Yeah, they signed a lot of free agents. They signed a lot of free agents now. They signed enough free agents. They solidified that defensive front.
They
They
did.
went and got them, wide receiver core a little bit better. I mean, they did a lot this year. They did a lot. Or
Evan
would you say,
Ingram.
yeah? Would you say, or would you think that it hasn't just gelled yet? And once it, and do you want it to click? You don't want it to click on y'all ass, do you? You don't want it to click over there in London, do you? You don't
No,
want it to gel in London, do you?
no, but again, I'm confident in my defense the way they're playing right now. I'm confident in them being being able to make this a game, being able to keep this game out of the hands of Trevor. Okay, we can run the ball. Everybody knows we're gonna run the ball. We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna run the ball. Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Everybody knows that. Our defense did not break in that Detroit game, but it was very tired. It was a very tired defense. It kept us in the game. And that Detroit team is very good, as we seen on Thursday night. They're very,
Yes.
very good.
Yes.
So the way they beat the Packers is not the way that they beat us. So I'm confident in this defense going to London. I think we can make it a very, very grimy game. I think we can win this game in the trenches. Desmond has to make certain plays, definitely. And I think we'll come home with a W. That's what I think. Obviously, you gentlemen were right about Detroit last week, and I want to compliment all you guys on the on your calls of Detroit. And but we also got swept. So not only did the Falcons lose, but the Panthers lost. Big
Okay.
break.
Okay.
Big break.
Big
Lost.
bake.
I just like to, before you guys, I just want to say that his mother called him Baker Mayfield. I'm calling him Baker
sir.
Mayfield. Okay,
sir.
let's not
Bacon.
let's not disrespect Mrs. Bake.
Yes, sir.
It's Baker Mayfield right now. All right, we
Yes, sir.
Big bacon.
And
Okay.
the Saints were up 17.
Mm.
The Saints were up 17
On Jordan Love.
on Jordan Love.
On Jordan Love. And see, I was like I said, Till will be in here a little bit later, and he should be popping in the next little bit. And I was trying to say them questions,
Mhm.
because you got Tampa versus the
Right.
Saints. You got an NFC matchup. You got an NFC matchup this Sunday. So I was trying to wait till our Saints representative get in the building.
That's fine.
Well,
But
Fine. That's fine.
go ahead, go ahead.
I'll get back to the Falcons Jags real quick. I was one of the ones that said that Falcons versus the Lions, that I mean, they were one of the teams, one of the games that helped me win my 2 Gs yet last week on the parlay.
Mhm.
So I like to say thank you to the Falcons, thank you to the Saints. Um,
Appreciate that. You're welcome.
but I said they were gonna get, Lions was gonna walk through them. There was too much firepower there. And it's not nothing to be ashamed of, first of all, Wolf, because I
No,
mean, the Lions are a good team. Let's be
Lions
honest,
are,
man.
Sure.
Lions are a good
They
damn team.
they legit. They legit. They still got some I would say learning to do. They're still young in that winning department. So there gonna be some bumps and bruises along their way of their seasons where people are gonna be like, oh, it's the same Lions, but it really isn't. It's a team that's on the rise. They getting their stuff together. They learning how to win here and there. They're gonna get it together. But as far as the team, the roster, the firepower, they got something there. Um, I will say in this game against the Jags, I honestly believe it's a 50-50 game for you guys, because like I said, the Jags have been struggling. They're not clicking on all cylinders. Now, can this be the game to get them to click on all cylinders? I don't know. But I've always looked at the Falcons this year as, I know what they are. Everyone knows what they are. We know the game plan. We know what they're gonna do. And they're good at it. They're not great at it. I don't think you guys are great at it, but you guys are good at it. And if you come in trying to face the Falcons, not knowing your identity or not clicking on all cylinders, even if you do know your identity, if you're not like, doing your thing, then you're gonna allow the Falcons to just pass you by, the turtle in the hare race type situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that's the situation here, and I think you guys got a chance of winning this game. I don't know if you will, but it's a fair chance, in my opinion.
Mm.
Does anybody want to add to that before I respond? Does anybody want to add to that? Pop, Go,
Ho-
J issue before I respond to that?
Hold
I
on,
got, I
hold up,
got you. I got you.
hold up a second, y'all. Hold up a second. I want to acknowledge everybody in the chat, man. You got Bucks from the Bucks raising votes. Oh, Buck. You got Bucks Craze. You got Agent 704. You got Jeremiah Rutt. You got Miss Elizabeth Lasser. You got Rashad West. Hey, man, what's good with y'all, man? I see y'all keep coming on in. Damn, why my screen froze up? Come on down. Come on down. Oh man, I'm sorry. You got Shane in the building, man. What's going on there, brother? My screen has froze up. I can't roll down anymore, man. But I'll be shouting y'all out some more. My screen froze up. I'm gonna shout y'all out. I'll be shouting y'all out. Go ahead, Wolf. I
Um,
can't roll down.
does Pop J, you want to add anything to that before I respond, or
No, you go ahead and respond. I'll go ahead.
so 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 what I want to say is this: if we all do the film breakdown of the 22 and all between the Falcons and Lions, it's more there than meets the eyes. And it's the reason why I asked Jalen that question on the Black Cat Panther podcast and asked him how old he was and what was the problem with his generation. Because we have a lot of young players on that offensive side of the ball that look like they gave up. They look like they gave up.
Hmm.
Young Way Cool. Young Way Cool. Pro Bowler. Young Way Cool. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Wake up. It's you already missed 3 field goals already. In critical field goals, may I add.
You
Wake
talking about him?
up.
Can I
Okay.
can I say something about that real quick? Listen, I was taught as a young lad, right? They told me straight from the back, don't trust no young hoes and don't trust no groupies, bro.
From the back?
From way back. Don't trust no young hoes and don't trust no groupies.
Okay.
And the young hoes missing field goals and groupies is missing field goals. Don't trust young hoes and don't trust them groupies.
Facts. So, Young Way, the score could have been 13-12. Jesse Bates had another interception, gave you a short field. You missed it. So when they say Detroit beat us down, yeah, okay. But we were in that game. We were in that game. The defense stood tall a couple of times in that game. Kyle Pitts, I don't know whether you having a reveal party. I don't know if your baby mother is stressing you, fam. I don't know what's going on at the crib. But you gotta get it together, bro.
I got you. Right where I want you, Wolf.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Now, this is a NFC South table, right? I would expect us to be honest, and it seems to me as if you beating around the bush with Ritter. I mean, I haven't seen you spoke truthfully about this guy on air. Off the air, you tell the truth, but I just when you on air, I just see you riding the ship right now. I can't tell if you on board with Ritter or you off of it. It sound like he got to do a little bit to get to the game, but you sound like you riding the defense. Do you not trust your quarterback? Is that what this is?
Well, hold on now. Hold on now. Hold
Just be
on.
honest on air, Wolf.
Hold on. Hold on. First of all, I'm riding with my boy. All right, number 9. The problem is, Jay, what is your expectations of Ritter, number 1? What's your expectations of a 3rd round pick? What is your expectations, Jay? What is it?
So for me, since I'm not a Falcons fan, I won't give a damn what he put up on the board. I just feel like, since he's on your team, you have no choice but to root for him. But at least be honest, if you don't like him and you're ready to move on from it, it's no harsh feeling, to say that on air and be honest about it. It's Panthers fans that didn't even want Bryce Young, and they saying that regardless of how the season looking so far. So just be honest, Wolf. You know what I mean?
Listen.
If you need to upgrade on quarterback, just say that, man. That's all I want from you.
Listen, did you not hear?
And I like to add on that, Wolf. I like to add on that because see, the NFL said they assessed your game last week, and they said they, by kind of taking Bijan and them boys out of it, they took you guys out of your comfort zone and made you have to depend on a Desmond Ridder to attempt 38 passes.
And he couldn't do
for
it.
only 6 points, 183 yards.
Which is literally what I said was
Is
going to happen.
that the formula? Is that the formula?
First of all, see this is why
Is
I
that
love
the
this
formula?
roundtable.
Here come the excuses, Wolf.
This is why I love this roundtable
Is
because
that the formula?
If he can't take over the game, you might need to upgrade, Wolf. Just be honest.
Oh boy. Hey, boy, oh boy. Listen.
He got the weapons. He looked worse than Dak.
Like you said, is that how you cook it in the kitchen? Is that the formula?
But this is
that
I'm trying to keep it positive, but you guys are sending shots at my quarterback, and I have yet to bring up the other guys in the division that are quarterbacks.
No.
We're gonna go.
It's a legitimate question.
They don't take their medicine, Wolf. Go take
This
your
is the
medicine.
formula?
Wolf, please don't Dougie around this question.
Just take your medicine, Wolf. They're going to take their medicine next. Don't worry.
How you said that? Was he eating mom's spaghetti? Was he eating mom's spaghetti? Is that the formula?
Look at that. 20 minutes into live, and we can't even get 20 minutes without the Desmond Ridder conversation. But okay, listen, look. Desmond Ridder is the guy till further notice. I can't say anything else but
oh boy.
He's the guy until further notice.
Good morning.
I can't say anything
fellas?
Chill in the building.
What's going on, Chill? What's going on there?
Fellas, what's going on, man? Sorry I'm late, guys.
Nah, it's all good.
Hey,
Look,
no
he
problem.
is the
That's
guy
all
to
good.
further notice. Look, he's the guy to further notice. What I said
Right
yesterday
now, we're
in my
talking about
live,
stuff too.
what I said yesterday in my live is true. What I said about the NFC South is true. Every team in the NFC South has a quarterback question mark. Yes. Quarterback question mark. Even the number one overall pick, who I'm going to remain nameless. I'm not even going to mention his name on this live, is a question mark.
You can talk about him.
No, I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to talk about him because when we fake injuries, you're not even worth talking about when you fake an injury. So at least my quarterback Desmond Ridder went out there. I mean, we don't even know what ankle is hurting. Is it the right ankle? Is it the left ankle? Is it the elbow? Is it the funny bone? What the hell is going on?
I don't think none of that matters if you can't do anything with your weapons. But I hear you.
I know what ankle it is now. I found out.
Okay.
Which one?
So did Hornswoggle? Did he get tackled by Hornswoggle?
It's a heart ankle. It's a heart ankle.
Did he get tackled by Hornswoggle?
He said,
Nah, he got tackled by Demario Davis. That's what he got tackled by.
Okay. He trying to take credit for it.
I mean,
He's trying to take the credit for it.
I mean, we saw it. We saw when he got hurt. He got rolled up on. It was either him or Carl Granderson. But yeah, it was 2 plays. But yeah, it was Demario Davis. It wasn't his fault. He was hurt and he was trash that game.
That's my guy. That might be some video edit shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was at the game, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I didn't see. I'm sitting on the front row and I didn't see shit.
But Kendall, you know, it's the pros and cons of going to the game. You don't get the replay. You don't get to see exactly everything that happened. That's why I kind of prefer at home. You know, I love the dome and everything. It's the
Bryce was never hurt.
You don't never get that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't hurt to the extent, but you know that ankle didn't look too good. You know what I'm saying?
But notice that there's no argument. People in the chat, notice that there's no argument when I say every team has a quarterback question mark in the NFC South.
I wanted to wait till you finish. I don't know who you said every team, but I don't know about all question mark, to be honest with you. I know Derek Carr's a little maybe hurt, but as far as question mark, as far as you saying who's the quarterback and is he, like you say, solidified? Now Derek Carr is good. That's QB1 for us, the best quarterback in this division. So I don't know if I can't
That's
speak
a
for
lie.
everybody. I can't
That's a
speak
lie.
for everybody. I can't speak for everybody. Yeah.
Whoa.
He's definitely not the best quarterback in the division.
Not to choke Derek Carr. That's crazy.
Who's the best quarterback in the division?
I mean, who got the best numbers?
We all have mediocre quarterbacks in the South, to be honest.
Man,
We do.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Our offense is starting out slow, but as far as mediocre, I think Derek Carr just a little tier better than the rest of the quarterbacks in
He's
here.
supposed to be. I'll give you that.
Yes, yeah, right.
He's supposed to be.
Right. I agree with that one.
Supposed to be.
I'll be honest with you. This only week 3, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't even finish week. He didn't finish week 3. When he left the game, before he got hurt, he put up 14 of them. So yeah, Derek Carr. Well, not he didn't put up 4, but the offense did. So yeah. I can't speak for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But Derek Carr, I know for sure, like, he's our guy. And we also have a competent backup. So, I mean, as far as the quarterback position, I don't feel like we are in shambles or we feel like we have a question mark. But as far as the whole division, I mean, Bryce Young, we can start with Bryce Young, man. I think Bryce Young just young, bro. Just his last name speaks for itself. He's young, he's small, and he just needs time to develop. Desmond Ritter.
So hold up.
I don't know.
Hold up, Till. Why is it okay? Why is it okay? And I said the same thing. Why is it okay to say development for Bryce Young, but it's not okay for Desmond Ritter to develop?
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't say it wasn't.
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, no.
In general, you know what I'm saying? And that's the problem I'm having. Look, I got babies. I got babies on my. When I say babies, it's not dissing. I ain't dissing them. I'm not dissing them.
So Wolf.
But what I'm saying is, look, why do you think I asked Jalen that question? Because
what question you asked him, bro?
I asked him, yo, what's the problem with your generation? Because Jalen's about 18, 19. What's the biggest problem they have? You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And he was like, yo, we want everything given to us easy. You feel me? So when I see a Kyle Pitts, he dealing with a wife, he dealing with baby mom. I see Drake London. I see Bijan Robinson, Taylor Algier, Desmond Ritter. I see babies, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? So
no, for
sometimes they need time to get it together.
No, for sure.
But so when you say you like your backup quarterback now that you guys got on the Saints, or whether it's Bryce Young, or whatever Tampa Bay's gonna do next year, maybe they go get a guy, maybe Desmond, whatever. Why is it not okay to say Desmond Ritter and development in the same sentence? Why is it so wrong for that?
I say it was wrong. I think all quarterbacks need development. I don't think we look at all our grades, even if we look at Doug Grade, you feel like Doug Grade, they all sat behind somebody and had time to learn from. And I think that's probably why Andy Dalton was brung over there for the one. I mean, to go to Carolina for one. I don't know if it was the start, but it was definitely to help him develop. You know what I'm saying? And it might have been the smartest move for Bryce Young to stay out. Desmond Ritter, who is there to help Desmond Ritter out for y'all, Wolf? Who is there to guide Desmond Ritter through his mistakes and to help him through his NFL career right now?
Marcus Mariota, bro, which probably wasn't a big help. He quit on us. He quit on us.
Because he was more into competition and having that job than to being a mentorship. Because look at Mariota. He was kind of on, I ain't gonna say on his last stand, but this was an opportunity for him.
Oh, you could say it, Till. He was on his last.
He was trying to get himself back into the position of being a one of the 32 starting quarterbacks out here. So helping out Desmond Ritter to take his spot, I don't think he was in the mental space like, nah, I need to eat. So he been a backup for some years after he left from where he got drafted at Tennessee. Then he went to where the hell did he went to, man? Was it
Raiders? He went to the Raiders.
He went to the Raiders. And he just trying to get back in there. So I think that wasn't the right form, But do you think Desmond Ritter is y'all future? Do you have faith in him to believe that Desmond is the future?
That's the question, Till, right? That I'm trying to answer, right? So look, these gentlemen here have educated me on college quarterbacks. They've educated me. Q, Gold.
Yeah.
They've educated me. I don't watch college too.
I'm not big, and I just watch LSU and my right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like you, brother.
Right. So basically what I'm saying is this, right? Let's say Desmond Ritter pulls it out of his ass and wins the division, right? Too. Let's just say, right? Mm-hmm. Well, then guess what? Guess what Terry gonna go do? Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith. They're gonna go back to Arthur Blank and say, hey, listen. we don't got to jump out the window for a quarterback right now, but if you want us to, we will, right? Let's just say, right? By that time, Desmond's going to have 3 years in the league. Let's just say you go get a rookie quarterback. You say, okay, cool, whatever the case may be. At the same time, you know as well as everybody on this panel how important the contracts now are in the NFL.
Yep.
So we can't be wasting money on players that we know are not going to pan out like what Denver is going through with Russell Wilson. We can't have that in Atlanta because we paid that credit card bill with Matt Ryan. We refinanced Matt Ryan's contract so many times that it was $100 million in the cap, that cap space. So we can't do that because that puts your team back even further. But if Desmond Ridder is average, and when I say average, tell everybody here, and no disrespect, I don't want to seem like this is disrespect. Daniel Jones set the standard for an average quarterback.
Yep.
Okay. No disrespect to Giant fans out there.
Yeah.
But if the New York Giants can have one of those guys that's going to be able to compete with a Jalen, with a Patrick, with a Joe Burrow, with one of those guys that Go says that's the guy, they wouldn't have gave Daniel Jones $39 million.
Yeah, I think that's the problem, though.
Read the screen, Wolf. Read the screen.
Shout out to Red Swan. What up, Red Swan?
Read the screen, Wolf. That's your guy, Wolf. That's your guy, Wolf.
That's Red Swan.
That's your guy.
He's
not your guy, Wolf.
That shit done piss Wolf off.
The answer that you're looking for, Wolf. The answer that you're looking for,
Wolf. Am I supposed to argue with that?
That shit piss Wolf off.
That's your guy.
Wolf, when you ask the question, why is it a different story for Ridder than it is for Bryce? When you talk about, Till saying, oh, he has to develop and, he just needs some time, but that doesn't seem to be the story with Ridder. The reason why, because it is like that, and the reason why it's like that is the truth is people just don't want to be wrong. So when you got someone like Ridder that doesn't have any expectations of being good, it's easy to throw that away and feel like you're not going to be wrong. Like, okay, he's not going to be nothing. It is what it is. But when you have Bryce, who came from Alabama, he was a number one overall pick. You got all these people on his, junk saying he going to be this, he going to be that. It's really hard for people to disregard it and say he going to be trash and just throw it away because they don't want to be wrong. So they say, give him time just to, kind of wait it out a little bit, give them some more time before they say, okay, he's gonna be trashing it. Because let's be honest, what we're seeing is not good. And I've seen the difference between, give him some more time to acclimate and he's just not ready. And that's what Bryce looks like. He's just not ready. Like he just looked like he's not ready for the NFL right now, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
So it is real easy to be like he's a bust, he's a trash, but there's so much momentum for him that it's hard to look foolish already doing that. So that's the difference between him and Ridder. Ridder, it's easy to just say that and be like, throw him away.
Carolina did it backwards, man. It was supposed to let him sit out this season, but then they throw him out there. Now it's gonna look crazy to reel him back in, then try to put him in there. And like a lot of y'all, I think Kendall, I've been listening to him all season. A lot of those Carolina Panthers fans didn't even want Bryce Young. I mean, I watched it because y'all had the number one pick, and I'll be honest with you, as a Saints fan, I was so happy and so glad the last 2 weeks of that before the draft, y'all switched from CJ Stroud to Bryce Young. I was so happy when y'all did that. I felt like that worked in favor for us just because of just measurables of everything. I didn't think that Bryce Young was big enough and was ready for this NFL. This speed, the speed is just not. He's not ready for it. I didn't think y'all put enough around him. So when y'all got Adam Thielen, that's cool. He's a good 2 receiver. DJ Chalk, another good 2 receiver. Mingo, we don't know what he's gonna do. So when y'all got Bryce Young, and I know a lot of Panther fans did not like Bryce Young, y'all just roll with it because this y'all team. It is what it is. But I'll be honest with you. I think I can speak for a lot of people in the South that I was happy that y'all got Bryce Young instead of CJ Stroud, and we kind of see how that's working out. What you saying?
And I let my guys Jay Issue and Pop speak on that. I let them rebuttal that because
Hey,
everybody know where I'm at.
Papa J, I'm gonna let you go right now. I just want to ask Till and Pete a question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Is your quarterbacks now, are they placeholders?
I don't know, not Derek Carr, man. I feel good about Derek Carr. I'll be honest with you. In this system with this defense, I really feel good about. I don't feel like he's a placeholder. I feel like we can at least get 3 to 4 years with Derek Carr. I feel comfortable. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a fan. I was a fan of the signing when we did it. When we was out there, I was ready. He was one of the biggest free agents out there. I'm not saying Derek Carr's no Patrick Mahomes, nothing like that. But I believe with his skill set, with the weapons that we have and our defense, he fits perfectly. He was raised in this system. To be honest, with his best years of his career was with John Gruden, who Sean Payton got a lot of his cut his teeth under with John Gruden. You know what I'm saying? They was on the staff together. So and also John Gruden, I don't know if y'all was keeping up, has been coming twice this offseason, working with the Saints offense and everything else. Don't be surprised because he got court date coming up later this year that after that's done, John Gruden joins our staff. So to answer your question, I'm cool with I don't think he's a placeholder. I think he's our quarterback. He's our guy, right?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think my quarterback's a placeholder. Okay. And I mean, I'm pretty sure my quarterback's a placeholder. What I'm not 1,000% sure of is if he's holding that position for someone that's already on the team right now. Because again, I know y'all don't believe me. I know y'all laugh at it. Listen, I like Kyle Trask, man. I really like Kyle Trask, and I can't wait to see if he gets a chance with this offense because I think he's nice, and so I'd love to see a chance with Kyle Trask.
Why he didn't get this chance, bro? Why you?
Because he's inexperienced. He's inexperienced. It's the Baker understanding what formations look like, the way people try to disguise their formation, defensively, to disguise their blitzes and all that type of stuff. It's that what do you call it? Experience that Baker has that gave him the nod. Basically, they didn't want to put an inexperienced Kyle Trask out there.
You know what? I appreciate that honesty. That's all I wanted from Wolford. He couldn't give it to me. You know what I mean? He been around so much things. But my thing with Bryce and Ritter, I can already tell Ritter is a bum. He had way too many pieces for people to get this man excuses. People are giving this man excuses. Yes, Ritter is a bum. All right. I don't want no excuses. Now, Bryce Young, I'll be honest about it. I did not want Bryce. I wanted CJ. Now, I'm not the general manager. I don't have as much money as Tepper, so I can't tell him what to do. The man gonna do what he gonna do. I mean, he damn near in the scouting department, it seemed like. He wanted his mans. It's not working out for him. Frank sat him, which was the best thing for him if he's not ready. But he's being forced back out there due to Tepper. Now, I'm not gonna have excuses like Wolf would do and say that this roster need to be perfect for him. If he's not fitting his roster, then you blame the general manager and the head coach and Tepper.
Technically, you can't have that excuse though. You can't have that excuse.
But this is my thing. I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna have an excuse.
You can't,
because I can't be one of those fans. I have to be honest about it. Now he should have sat his ass down because y'all signed Andy Dalton to come in. He should have started right off the bat. The man's a veteran. We've seen this throughout every year that a quarterback needs to set, regardless of him passing getting an A+ in his S2 score testing. That has shit to do with playing in the NFL. Now people could hand pick and add it to it, but it is what it is. If you look at college, Stroud he could implement what he did in college in the NFL. Look at him now.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
But wait a minute. Go ahead, Pop. If you're gonna ask something, go ahead, Pop. Go ahead. Because
I wasn't on the Bryce train. Anybody who followed us on Black Cat Panthers podcast, I call the Carolina Panthers workshop. Because we always try to pick somebody who's broken. We say, oh no, you come and steal some money from the bank. You can get a job here. We'll pick you up. And it never works. Because they usually never get healthy, or they go somewhere after they got healthy and stole from the bank and really go have a real career somewhere else. So that's what I don't like. Get your guy, raise him, bring him underneath the system without injury. But we're here now. We got Bryce. I think that now that the owner has picked his quarterback, he's now his godfather. So they're not going to give up on Bryce. They're going to do everything and anything they can to get him what he needs. How long is that going to take? I don't know because we got a dumbass GM.
Yeah,
He
for
doesn't know
sure.
how to draft. He doesn't know how to scout. I've given him the name Mr. Gamble because he throws away picks like he's playing poker.
Yeah, for sure.
Poker chips, and it doesn't add up. And especially the fact that he was a scout. He was a scout and doesn't know how to find talent.
Didn't know that he was a scout.
Yeah.
Especially
He was head of the scouting department in Seattle. He wasn't the head.
Oh, he did. Y'all remember y'all said he did Legion of Boom. So Pop, do y'all think?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't.
Nah, hell no. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't put that together.
He didn't put it
He had
together.
the two GMs ahead of him.
Okay. He was just part of the staff. I got you. It was part of the staff.
Yeah.
So do y'all think it's all scout? Because I think I agree with Pop, Brand. Because I think I came to the realization too. Like it's y'all GM and how y'all draft. Like we was talking about that. Remember we was talking about the salary cap. Shout out to Red Swan because he told us we couldn't pay for Big O, but then right after we got the screen, we kind of paid Carl Granderson our D. And anyway, that's crazy. But I agree with you, bro. Like I was like, damn, is it the GM or is it also David Tepper too? Like, because I don't think like the Bryce Young pick. The Bryce Young pick, I felt like it was Tepper. Like everything I done heard, I done gathered from everybody. It felt like everybody was on that CJ Stroud chain, and then 2 weeks it switched over. They pitched it to like Bryce Young was all over the world, how smart he is, and blah, and whatever. But I felt like it's y'all drafting and also y'all ownership. Like I don't know if he can.
I want to
sit back and just let the GM do what he do.
Tepper is in a Vegas bet.
Hey, Pop, get the money. Shout out to Red Swan.
Hold on. Pop. Read the money, Pop.
We got Red Swan with the 499. He said, my NFC South QB rankings through 3 games is number 1, Baker. Number 2, Carr. Number 3, Dalton. Number 4, Ritter. Number 5, Price.
Damn, that's crazy. That's shot at the that's shot.
Hey, big up the Red Swan. Big up the Red Swan.
Shout out to Red Swan.
Shout out to Red Swan.
Red Swan. Just wait till Kyle Trask get in the building. I'm telling you right now.
Shout out to Red Swan for keeping it real.
Yeah, go back to that comment right there. Go back to the comment before Red Swan though, real quick. Go back to that.
Which one?
The one right before Red Swan. Now look. What quarterback is gonna win when he has that much pressure on him? Which quarterback is going to win when
we can have the same excuse for Bryce, but go ahead.
We got the same. I'll be honest. We got the same excuse for Derek Carr. He got hit. He been getting hit.
But chill. No. I'm not. I can't let.
Hold on, Wolf. Go. Pop.
Like that. No. I can't let Wolf walk on water like that because you've been talking to him.
Exactly.
Last 6 months.
Exactly.
The number one thing you had out there that we couldn't say nothing about was that Pro Bowl timing that they got. That number 3 offensive line that they got.
Yes.
And now that your QB is getting hit, I mean Mariota was versed. He's first. But now that you got DR9 with that ranked 3 offensive line, and it's just not coming together this year.
Yeah, but the pass protection and the run, are 2 different things. Pop, we would rank number 3 in running, not pass protection.
I understand, but I understand, but y'all still running the same thing y'all ran last year.
Okay, but let me land my plan.
They're doing a little more emotion.
Okay, that's fine. Listen, that's fine. I don't take it away. But look, when Till was watching the game, the Carolina and the Carolina Saints game, when Gold was watching the game, when Q was watching the game, when Pop was watching the game, Jay was watching the game, it was 13-6. 13-6. Bryce had 3 chances to go down the field before that score even moved. 3 chances. You talk about the number 1 overall pick. 3 chances to go down the field. Now, I know Till was on edge on them 3rd downs. I guarantee you Till was up on them 3rd downs. I guarantee you he was up. I guarantee you Goat was up.
Well, if you holding a rookie to a high, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
I was told that he was Patrick Mahomes 2.0. That's what I was told.
We were told he was a second-year player.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem though, Wolf.
Shut up, man.
That's the damn problem right there. You understand what I'm saying?
We
What
heard
I
Wolf
call
was
that shit? Magic. I call it magic beans, Wolf. Magic beans.
I'ma shut
That's
up.
the shit that was sold this
Hey,
summer
Till,
on
go ahead, Till.
fucking
Pete, go
motherfucking
ahead.
magic beans.
First
we
off,
heard
That's
Ritter
what
was
I mean.
Matt
First
Ryan.
off,
What's the
that's
difference?
Damn
all
problem.
of a sudden now, the only one you can't make excuses for is Desmond Ritter. But everybody else you can make
Wait,
excuses.
what?
I think we having two different discussions.
asking.
We having two different discussions. First off, we're talking about quarterback production, and then we're talking about wins. Wins is completely something else, bro. You don't have to win to have good quarterback production. You can have good quarterback production and your team sucks and you don't win the game. Your team could be good and win the game and you have terrible quarterback production.
Fair.
And that's what we've been seeing.
Yeah,
I think that's what we're getting confused with.
Yeah.
Like Bryce Young, we saw the difference between Bryce Young and Andy Dalton.
And who
Andy
said that
Dalton,
last week? Who talked about that last week? Who said it would look better? We
agreed. We agreed. I think we all knew Andy Dalton would look better, and he did. The team looked better. Now the team still didn't look good, but you looked competitive. Now you looked like, okay, if the other team made enough mistakes, y'all could win this game. With Bryce, it was like it don't matter how many mistakes the other team makes, you not doing nothing offensively, no matter what. So there's a difference between.
Well, that's like any team with a hell of a defense and a mid-ass quarterback.
That's true.
Same shit.
Hold on. It's more than that though, Goat. Like I've been saying this week, and this has been my whole spiel. Frank Wright is a nanny. He's a nanny, bro. He's a nurturer. He's not a head coach. He is a QB coach. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna show you little tips how to get through life, but he's not gonna teach you how to fight. He's not gonna show you adversity. He's only gonna be able to put a Band-Aid over certain things. He's not that type of coach, and that's what they're doing. That's why the game looks totally different with Andy Dalton to me than Bryce Young. Even the plays they called were not the same. I didn't see Andy Dalton do that much more that I think Bryce Young couldn't do. But when you pull out these vanilla, basic bullshit plays, and Andy Dalton show you how to thrive in the system, Bryce is sitting there probably looking like, damn, I can do that too. Why they don't call that? Because Bryce, it's not clicking for you upstairs.
The game's not slow enough for him right now.
It's too fast.
Is that too? But I'm telling you, Frank Wright, he needs to do a better job when it comes to Bryce.
This is what I love.
But you got to put him. You have to do the same thing you did with Andy because you said too much. You talked your way out into some bullshit. You say this man has a mind like Peyton Manning. Who has ever said
that? It's been said a few times.
Who has ever said that about like? So you said all that.
That's the magic beans. The magic beans. Y'all was
This is my favorite part about where you guys are at, though, because I'm hearing it's Tepper, I'm hearing it's Frank Wright, I'm hearing it's the GM, and you know what? And you all of them are right, and that's what I love about it because you know why? What you guys you're in the abyss right now as a franchise. All right, what's gonna happen is y'all are gonna. Is it the head coach? Let's remove the head coach and let's put another head coach in there. And you're not going to know if that head coach is right because you still got a problem with the GM and still got a problem with your owner. So then that head coach might be it, but that GM's not feeding them the right talent. And then you remove the head coach and you put another head coach in there. And then, is it the head coach? I still don't know if it's the head coach building the talent or is it the GM giving them the talent? And then you already went through two head coaches. What up? You already went through two head coaches, so then you say, you know what? It's the GM. Let's remove the GM, but you still stuck with that bad head coach now, and now you get a good GM, and he's giving them good talent, but that head coach is wasting the good talent. You're going to have to go. This is going to take a couple years, bro. If y'all get lucky, this could take a couple years.
So my response on that.
One question. Go
ahead, go.
Pete, one question. Who hires the head coach?
The general manager.
It depends.
Who hires
the general manager?
It usually is the general manager, but it depends. If your owner is one of them owners that they got their nose in the business too much and they want too much control, then the owner. So it depends on how much power your owner has on the team. So
and that's the problem. 9 times out of 10, them franchises that you just talked about.
Yeah.
Them the ones that had the most trouble winning. The ones
Yes.
with the owner got his goddamn nose in the bottom and everything. You
Yep.
understand what I'm saying? That's
Yep.
the
Yeah.
ones that had the most problems.
I know my
Usually,
owners stay out
traditionally,
of it.
Yeah.
the GM hires the head coach. The head coach goes and get his quarterback. All these motherfuckers is linked together by that bond right
I
there.
haven't even
I
seen
die on the
uh,
swarm
uh,
for this and that. You
I
understand
haven't
what I'm saying?
even seen
We
Lady
didn't.
Maxwell anywhere. Arthur Blank anywhere. I haven't
Hey,
seen those two anywhere.
well, he be on the sidelines at every game. I ain't seen Arthur on the
Yeah.
sideline. I ain't seen
In
him
a
on the
suit,
sideline. Yeah,
Which
I
I
definitely.
don't
haven't seen
like
him.
that either.
The
in a
pointy
damn
nose.
suit.
Hey,
But still, I ain't seen him. I ain't seen him say walk into a room where you know your GM has a good deal and then mess up the deal.
no, for sure. No,
Well,
for
it's
sure. They
about
in
to
the
be
position to
nine.
I've
be.
never
No, for
heard
sure.
that in Atlanta. I've
It's
never
Nah.
heard that in Atlanta.
It's already
I
about
get
to
it.
be 9:30. So let's get to the who the Panthers play this week. The Vikings. Let's I want to speak on that a little, or I want to hear that a little bit. What you guys' thoughts on the Vikings versus Panthers?
Who want to go first?
I'll go first. Listen, Bryce Young's gonna throw for 200
Wait,
yards.
Wolf, ain't you a damn Falcon fan?
Yeah, but I'm just giving my opinion quickly.
Man, go on
My
with that.
opinion
Look.
quickly.
All right, so here, this my take on it. The Vikings haven't had a defense in I don't know how long. Their cornerbacks can't stay healthy for a whole season. They just have an offense. I mean, they deadly with their wide receivers. Um, what I seen last week from our defense, I'm not on the defense. I'm not one of those fans that just be fanned out. Uh, I mean, Wiley last night said that we top 10, but that top 10, they weren't getting off third down regardless of the offense because we had a good showcase last week on offense. So that's exactly why I can't hop on the defense and just say that they top 10, top 50. None of that matters because people always say defense wins the game, but if they can't get off of third downs, then it's a damn problem. So looking at this Viking game, I'm not sure if we have much pressure on Cousins, but our main target that we need to lock down or try to is Jefferson. Now I will double him honestly. I'll put a safety on his ass, keep him the med to further out to where we play zone on cornerback on him. But other than that, I think we sneak away with a win just due from them not having a defense. But that's just me.
Yeah, and that was definitely something I had came up with as well. Um, Jefferson's gonna eat, man. But you gotta pull the Bill Belichick. Take away their best weapon. Because it doesn't matter who you got out there, the man's gonna do his thing. But if you can make it harder on them to score, then cool. I mean, they have a great offense. Um, so my thing is, I think that you will see two things. You will see that we're going to try to control the possession of the game because we can't go touchdown to touchdown. That's not going to work. We don't have that type of firepower. I think it's going to be a slow, gritty type of game. As long as they can keep it up, the running game has to come together. And I'm just trying not to let them get the ball. I want to play like this is December or November when it's cold outside, it's snowing. Like I want a slow, gritty ass game. I think this would be the best game you're gonna see from Bryce Young for right now. Since he's been able to sit and get his ankle back together, whatever that was about. But really because he got to sit back and watch the game from his standpoint and see, okay, this is how you gotta run the game. Um, so that would be my plan. I wouldn't try to go score for score. I would slow the game down. I would take every last second to hike the ball, and that's just how I would do. I would slow grind.
So let me speak on this real quick because I do feel like it is possible. It's very low, but I do think it is possible that this could be Bryce Young's best game. And there's only one reason for
I
it.
agree.
There's only one reason for it. It's gonna be this is gonna be an uphill battle for y'all, man. This is a tough game. That the offense is no joke, okay? And I know a lot of people talk about Jefferson and like he's the biggest part of the offense, but the offense can move without him. Like Kirk Cousins, people.
Yeah, they got weapons.
Yeah, they got weapons. They can move the ball. So the offensive wise, y'all defense is in for a long. It's tough. That offense is tough. Defensive wise, Brian Flores is that defensive coordinator. That boy don't play. He is going to blitz the crap out of Bryce Young, bro. Mm-hmm. So this could either be the best, one of the best games for Bryce Young, or it could be one of the worst games for Bryce Young. Because if Bryce Young, this is the thing, Brian Flores is going to leave one-on-ones. He's going to give you opportunities to take deep shots down the field. And that's pretty much all they're going to give you. Take deep shots down the field. So if Bryce Young can hit a couple of those deep shots, he can have one of the best games that he's had with you guys. But if he can also sit there and miss a couple of deep shots and look like one of the worst games, because he's going to get hit, bro. There's going to be a lot of blitzing, and he's going to get pressured. And it's one of those things, if the game is still too fast for him and he doesn't see who to take that shot to or that one-on-one or be able to hit that down the field plays that they're going to give him, it's going to be a long day for y'all, bro. So I can see both. I can see Bryce Young actually hitting a couple of those deep shots, and now his stats look better, and he looks like, okay, he's starting to get it because it's going to be there. But I can also see him trying to hit it and missing and just getting hit and then just folding under that blitzing. So I don't know which one it's going to be, but those are your two options, I think. What about you, Till?
I think I agree with you. I actually think that sitting this out for a week, I think Bryce Young gonna have a good game this week. He's not going against no stellar. I know you're talking about Brian Flores and what you're talking about blitzing. That's what every defensive coordinator gonna do to a rookie quarterback. They're gonna put him under pressure.
Brian Flores does that to everybody, and it's not just blitzing. That's the thing. It's not just blitzing because that's what they're doing good and what they're doing bad. Because Brian Flores zero blitzes, bro. He sends everybody, and that's been their Achilles. Is he blitzes and that's good, but he does it so much that people end up taking advantage of it because they end up getting so many opportunities to get that shot over the top. So
for sure,
that's
for sure. But they rank 26. They defense, the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? So they not no hellified. I don't know, Kendall trying to talk. You on mute, brother?
I'm on mute. I was on mute. But they 31st. They actually 31st
because they give up the most deep shots.
Yeah, Brian. Now let's get it real. Brian Flores is a defensive genius.
Yeah,
and he has to because there's nothing over there. When he went over there after Kevin O'Connell got that job, and he went over there, with the shit that happened in Miami, whatever, and then Mike gave him a shot, and then he went over there to get his face back from suing the league and shit. You see what I'm saying? He had to take that. They have nothing over there, so this is it. I said, y'all try to get Bryce Young a little bit, but if this motherfucker can't muster up 200,
it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, for sure.
Against the 31st, that ain't actually Danielle Hunter and the other boy. That's it. That's all over there, bro. That's it. So I mean, this is his best chance to say the game should be slow as fuck for him on. You know what I'm saying? Looking on the other side of the ball. That's hell. He faced better. Well, I ain't even gonna say that because
I ain't gonna lie to you. Go. If Bryce Young, any type of competitor, him sitting on that sideline watching Andy Dalton cooking that offense should have lit a fire on his ass. You know what I'm saying? And I believe he's a smart quarterback. We can't say that he's not a dummy. The lead and the speed is different, man. It's different. So you sitting back watching and understanding, and observing, and seeing what's going on, and you seeing what you can do with this offense. Now, granted, y'all threw for damn near 60 times. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But still, no turnovers. Fuck, throw it. I keep throwing it. But sitting on that sideline, if you any type of competitor, you the number one pick in the draft, I believe he gonna come out with some fire. He gonna be tossing that thing. But y'all also, I know Miles Sanders is hurt, but y'all have to run the ball. Y'all have to help this rookie quarterback out. Y'all cannot just have them drop passing. That work with Andy Dalton. But for Bryce Young, you have to establish the running game. No matter if you get a yard here, a yard there, you have to establish the run game to help this rookie quarterback.
We can't though, Till, because we don't have a bruiser. We have fucking scat backs. That's not.
I want to ask you, Till. I want to ask you this question because I want to know where you stand. Because I feel like in a way, like you're saying they're throwing it 60 times, but they're not throwing any interceptions. He's smart with the ball, blah, 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 which is cool. I'm on the other spectrum. I'm on the other side where I'm like, be reckless with the ball, bro. We're losing anyways. Try to fit it in. Try to see what you can do. That I believe that's the only way you're going to get used to the NFL speed.
Oh, you talking about with Bryce Young? You talking about with Bryce Young?
Yes,
oh,
with Bryce Young.
Okay.
Try to see if you can hit that window. Try to see how fast that window closes. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna
for sure.
There's gonna be a lot of mistakes, but I think that's the quickest way you're gonna be like, yeah, I feel the speed of the NFL instead of being like, I don't know if I can hit that window, so let me just throw it over here or let me play it safe. You're not finding out. Go find out how quick those windows close.
And I think
find out. Go ahead.
I think he did the first week. To be honest with you, got 2 on a window that closed it real fast on him.
No, I think he didn't see him at all. That's
Nah, they don't want to give us props, Till. They don't want to give us props never, Till. That's what I
was gonna say. Even no matter what, if he ain't seen it or not, y'all still get that pride. That's a hell of a play by the Bates. You know what I'm saying? But even if it's not the speed, it's understanding. Like, listen, I get out there, I have to locate this guy. Now I have to. So maybe he didn't get the speed test, but he got the IQ. Or I have to go when I see him. I have to locate him, and I don't want to toot our own horns. Y'all been saying what we doing. This the last 10, 11 games we tried for a record. Like, we ain't let an opponent get over 20 points. We really have a top 10 defense, could be top 5 defense. So Bryce Young against us, y'all can't just be like, oh yeah, I don't care about the divisional opponent aspect or nothing. It's a rookie against a top 10, top 5 defense, and we coming. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So I can't just say, oh yeah, Bryce Young and all that. But I did see like he needs some time. He need to develop. He need to get some of that NFL experience, or he need to sit back. But it's too late because y'all already throw them out to the wolves. So now you can't just bring him back. Oh no, it's Andy. So man, let him go out there. Like you saying, he gonna have to learn. You know what I'm saying? So I think Bryce Young gonna have a good game this week. That's all I'm saying.
So you saying this week the Saints and the Buck is the main event? That's what you're saying, Tim?
I mean, of course, for the NFC South, yeah. This is as far as this right here, like all stand, this it is. Yeah, this for the NFC South right here. Okay. It's 2-1. No matter how we look at these teams, we both 2-1. We tied all 3 of us, right? All 3 of us is 2-1. And this is a big game for us.
Streak too.
Big game.
It's a big game. Big game.
Big game.
That's a D. So definitely the main event. Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah, you know.
You better appreciate that 20 point streak y'all got, because that shit gonna be gone after this weekend.
So segueing into the main event, which is the Saints in Tampa. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all go on this one.
You want me to break it down? You want to break it down first?
I mean, you go whatever. We can double dutch it. You start. I got you. You swing something, I swing something. I duck that shit and swing.
So check counter.
Oh, we get into the
pause.
So, out of all the teams, right? I keep saying this. We heard earlier. Oh, my quarterback's under pressure. My quarterback's under pressure. You know who hasn't been under pressure like that? Baker Mayfield. I think y'all sleeping on our O-line. Our O-line's a lot better than people. Shoot, our O-line's better than I thought. And you know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people sleeping on that. People talking about getting pressure. You know who don't got problems getting pressure? We don't got any problems getting pressure. Our team is, and I keep saying this, man, our team is better than everybody else in this division. And I'm not saying that to be cocky. I'm saying it because it just is what it is. Like that's what we are. Our problem, we saw our problem last week. Okay. Our problem is our quarterback, and that's not even the biggest problem. And if y'all have been, and I know some of y'all been checking out my, my live stream, and I appreciate y'all, showing love. I'm gonna show love back. Y'all know how we get down. But my couple of last live streams, I've been speaking about the biggest problem, and it's our OC, our offensive coordinator. It's his first time being an offensive coordinator. He's learning how to get into the rhythm of the game. He's learning what our offense is. He's learning what our weapons are. Like, he's trying to learn us, period. And right now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous that he's trying to make a square peg fit in a round hole, and he's hurting our offense right now. That's what we saw in the Eagles game. Now, again, you heard me say Big Bake, right? I've been Big Bake, all that stuff. Now, I'm not saying I think Big Bake's a top 10 quarterback. I think we all are in agreement of what Big Bake is, and Buck fans know what he is. We've just been saying, with our weapons, with our defense to back him up, we can have him playing at a top 10 caliber type of play and enough to get us some wins, which he has been. He's been before last week and the first 2 weeks, he was like top 3 behind freaking Tua and Mahomes. Like, he's been doing that. That's good. It's not him, it's us. Now, the problem is our first time coordinator has to be able to put Baker in the right positions. And it seems like when we went against the Eagles, he didn't know how to conform to that. Eagles was stopping our run. We couldn't run the ball, and he wasted downs. He wasted plays trying to run the ball on them. Why? That's not us. You know what I'm saying? We're a passing team. The strength of our offense.
You get trolled in the chat, Pete.
I see. I see.
You get trolled in the chat, Pete.
We'll see. We will see.
99. He said Pete's selling himself. Kamara and Saints finna show him. Damn, Red. You gotta say who that? Who that, Red?
They trolling you in the chat, Pete.
Till, when's the last time we had a problem with Kamara?
Huh?
When's the last time we had a problem with Kamara?
I know. I mean, I'll be honest with you. When you draft, you draft for your division. If you look at all division, we all have good linebackers. You know what I'm saying? You drafting for these running backs when it started with Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, and all that. So I give it to Devin White.
Oh, we lost him.
Shit, what happened
I'll put him back up.
He probably clicked.
Oh yeah, okay, that was me that lost. I'm like, who lost it? But yeah.
What the heck?
Damn, who keep taking me out? What you doing, kid? Dale? You don't like Camaras?
Oh wow! Come on, man.
Man, why they doing me like that? Who doing that? Let me find out that.
Damn, Wolf, calm down. Damn, Wolf.
Damn, y'all ain't showing no love.
That's Wolf till I see him. Damn, he did it again.
That's got to be, bro.
Hey, I just grabbed my coffee, B.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, they
gonna
hate
get
on
him,
us
Till.
like that.
Yeah, they is.
It's all good. It's all good. We ain't tripping. But nah, I get you. Devin White Kamara don't have the best games against the Bucks. That's proven. That stats. I get that. But also, you brung up Devin White. But what's wrong with Devin White right now? What is Devin White dealing with right now? What is Devin White? He's dealing with two things.
Situation. Well,
so important. He's dealing with a foot and a groin. I'm more excited about that groin injury. You talking about Kamara? You talking about Kamara? Oh yeah, I love it inside because we're gonna test that groin injury. We gonna test that groin injury.
Tell him why you a legend, Till.
Oh yeah, I want to see if he gonna better keep up with on them Texas route and the wheel routes. If Devin White gonna bear to, is he gonna run out on the sideline like he did in Philly when he caught that intercept? Like we saw all that. So you speaking on Devin White, you got to also realize Kamara been gone for 3 games. He ain't touched the field yet. He fresh. He college fresh. This all his words. He's college fresh. So, man, Kamara, I get what you're saying about Devin White and everything, but man, Kamara is gonna have one of those games, man. And
you get some love in the chat.
You speaking on? Shout out to everybody, man. Much love to y'all. He's speaking on.
Hey, also, link been dropped in the chat. I see some content creators out there. If you want to pull up, pull up. Pull on up.
Hey, Till, hold on. Till and Pewter are speaking a shit right now.
Yeah,
they're giving you a motherfucking show right now.
For sure. So he was speaking on protection. I mean, getting pressure. But I'll be honest with you, man. Jalen Hurts looked like he was back there for 20 seconds. He didn't did a second line and everything. What? Even on the touchdown, when y'all finally hit him when it went over, he was in the pocket for forever.
Okay.
So when we talk about pressure, about this pressure, this is not the same. But Joe Tryon and Logan Hall has not been impressive. Shaq Barrett, where have you been at?
That's a lie.
Villa, you're dealing with a pectoral injury.
Yes.
What are you gonna do? You was getting dogged out there. You guys are injured at key spots on you. You got Carlton Davis, I call him Kaka Davis. Carlton Davis gonna be out there with a turf toe. Now, if you want to battle Michael Thomas, that cool. But if you gonna go out there and run with Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed with a turf toe, we gonna see that. We gonna see how much that and Jamel Dean is not playing. You have a lot of key injuries. Like this game for you, this all offense against your defense. I'm taking my offense. I'm taking my offense.
Now let me say this.
I'm taking my offense against your defense.
Hold, Pewter. We had Buck Skull game and Red Swan to pull up. Yeah, hey, y'all jump in. Get in where you fit in. Get in where you fit in.
What's happening, everybody?
What's up?
Go ahead, Pewter.
Wonderful. Hey, Skull. Hold on. I pulled up before you did, man. I pulled up before you did.
This is where we getting in, y'all. This is where we getting in.
Yeah, hold on, Skull Gang. I pulled up for you did, but I'm gonna be quick with it. I hate the New Orleans Saints with a passion.
Damn,
let me jump in here, Tia, and I'm supposed to.
Let me jump in here.
Let me jump. Yeah,
because Red Swan, y'all are real rivals. I just want
we know what it is. We know what it is. We know what it is. We know what it is.
The Bucks.
We know what it is.
We rivals with them because of Tom Brady. No, listen to me. No, we never look at
because
y'all.
of Tom Brady.
Atlanta and the Saints are the rivals.
Tom Brady used their ass
for good reason. For good reason. I mean, we have the oldest rivalry in the division. You know what I'm saying? For good reason.
Even Cam Jordan called it a rivalry.
But Pete, let me tell you this, Pete.
Let me tell you this. Hold on,
you called this a rivalry.
Y'all better let Red cook. Let Red cook.
Hold on,
Cam Jordan called it a rivalry.
Hold on, bro.
Y'all gotta let one speak now because we can't.
I'm gonna be quick with it. Pete, let me tell you something, man. Pete, this ain't no hate, man. I'm gonna just tell it like it is. Now, I saw your little rankings, your tiers, and this and that. That's cool. I will tell you, it rubbed me the wrong way a little bit because I have a lot of respect for you as an analyst. You get deep into your thing. You ain't just somebody who throw out numbers and words. But I think that your NFC South hate is showing, and you want people really badly to respect your team. Y'all ain't that, man. Y'all ain't that. You got exposed. Hold on, P. I'm gonna be quick. Because this ain't gonna take long. You got exposed. You have no run game. The power that your offense is supposed to have that you speak of is non-existent. It doesn't exist. And I'm here to tell you that New Orleans, you really better hope that Derek Carr plays. Because I think that Jameis Winston is really going to want to show that he can put that ball downfield to the receivers that New Orleans does have. Let me say again, I hate the Saints. So I'm calling it as an outside third party for y'all two teams. There ain't no way in the hell I see y'all beat New Orleans in New Orleans on Sunday. That's all I got to say.
Red Swan. Hold on. Oh, yet you go. It's us. Let us get us off because it's all matchup. Let us get us off. What they saying?
And Mike, that's pulled up.
I see him.
No, I'm just here to enjoy the fight.
What's up, Senator?
Red Swan.
What's happening?
What you said about my hate for the NFC South is showing. I get it. I know it seems like that. That's why I try to find the words to say it right.
You about to say some bullshit.
No. I get it. It does sound like that. I get why you guys think that, but it's not that. It really isn't that. The second thing is this. Y'all keep saying you don't have a run game. The pressure that you had on Jalen Hurts and all this and that, your D-line against it. This is the problem. Y'all are analyzing our team like y'all have the Eagles O-line or y'all have the Eagles D-line.
No, Pete, let Senator Palpatine come in here and just let Senator Palpatine speak. I'm not gonna be long. I just want to come in here and show some love. All right, look. Let's be real about this. All right, it's okay for people to analyze other teams. All right, just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not true. Right? It's okay, let me say it again because a lot of people don't get that what I just said. Just because you don't like what others are saying doesn't mean it's not true.
Facts.
I'm talking to Pete. Look, me and Pete, we done got into it before. Me and Pete done got into it before.
Let me ask you two questions, Mike. Hold on, but let me ask you two questions, Mike. Does anybody in our division have the D line that the Eagles have?
I mean, what? Hold on. Let me look. See, this is why your point is invalid. Is because you don't have to. If those teams are playing, please let me. I come here. I can't talk now. I can put two sentences together. All right.
Okay.
Let me
How about
speak now.
offensive line compared to
I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna explain it. Can I explain it, people? I'm not gonna be on long. I mean, I'm Mad Mike. I have a show of my own. Okay, so
I know.
the reason why I'm saying this is because it doesn't matter if you have the best talent. Are those guys playing well together? You see the Saints line. Those guys are young, Granderson. Those guys are playing well together. All right. So it doesn't matter who has the best talent. The Falcons, they're not getting sacks, but they're in the top echelon when it comes down to pass defense and pressures. Okay. So it doesn't matter if the Bucks have the best defensive line as far as individual players to get playing.
But
the Saints.
Hold
on. Let me finish this. The Saints are playing well together up front. The Panthers are playing well together up front. The Falcons are playing well together up front. All right. We have one of the best defenses in the league. All right. The Falcons have one of the best defenses in the league. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, the Bucks have a great defensive line. They have a good defensive line. But to say that it's not true, that we can't, that other teams can't talk about it when we have evidence that the Saints have a good. We have evidence that the Panthers. We have evidence that the Falcons are. So it don't matter.
Pull up the stat. We're number one. We're number one takeaways, baby. Number one takeaway.
And takeaway. So this is why I say just because you don't like it don't mean it's true. Every defense in the NFC South is playing well up front. Every last one of them. This is why this is why you got everybody pretty much except for the Pussycats are winning games. Okay.
Hold on.
And we lead in defensive interceptions.
Bucks, stop.
And fumbles.
Mike is saying that everybody in the NFC South has shown something, but yet everybody has clowned on the Panthers. Everybody has clowned on the Panthers.
Yeah, the Panthers still got a pretty good defense. So what's the point?
Do they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Why
look, I'm a Falcons fan.
Healthy, they do. Healthy.
Yeah, they do.
Why the Panthers have won there?
They gave us hell, man. They gave us hell. No guy get after the quarterback. They play well together.
Saints win. Panthers let the Falcons win.
Hold up, Buck. Hold on.
Listen.
Right now, we ranked 11.
You saying it don't matter about individually, and I'm not talking about individually. I'm saying as a unit.
You saying, look, you're not making sense, bro.
Yes,
you don't realize you're not making sense.
Listen to me.
Both teams, all these teams, all the defenses in the NFC South are playing well. You're not saying anything. You're talking in circles and you're not making sense. Every last one of these defenses is playing well in the NFC South.
You're only saying that because you guys got to play the Panthers.
Buck, let them in.
Only reason why you're saying
you're not making sense. I love you, dog, but you're not making sense. Just because you believe it's not true doesn't mean it isn't.
Listen,
it's true. Mike, all of these teams are playing well.
If everybody got to play a team,
who's number one in the division? I just want to know who number one in the division.
Hold up. It doesn't matter. Listen.
So now that don't matter. Okay.
We're talking about matchup. We're not talking about Bucks. We're talking about matchup. Nobody. If you see the Saints D line, none of them are pass rushing or causing.
Man, look, that shit don't matter. That shit don't matter. The Falcons got to the damn Super Bowl with a bunch of scrubs and Vic Beasley and an old old Dwight Freeney. What are you talking about?
Beasley led the league in sacks that year. So there was pressure. So what you're saying is exactly you're contradicting yourself. You're saying it's not about individually. Individually, Vic Beasley was that pass rush for you guys that year. So I get what you're saying when you're saying it's not about individually.
My head hurt, y'all. I need to eat me some eggs, sausages, and biscuits, bro.
A unit.
Wow,
we know the Eagles' unit of O-line and unit of D-line is top 3. We know that. You guys are taking one game One
we're
game.
not. We played 3
So
games
then
so
what
far,
game are you
sir.
talking about? So because
All of them.
we were able to
South has
run.
played
We were able to run in the Vikings game.
Pewter,
We were able
play
to
nobody.
Pewter. I'm not saying
Exactly.
just one game. Personally, what I said was y'all are the only team in the division yet to play a division game. That counts for something.
Exactly.
That means something. The competition,
it means
the
we had a
competition
harder
is more
road.
intense.
for you guys.
The competition is more intense when you go into a division game. I thought
It
long and
really
hard
is.
before I said it. You're going to New Orleans. It's not like they're coming to Tampa. You're going to New Orleans.
Ray, hold on,
It's
hold
not
on.
like
Go
they're
ahead.
coming to Tampa.
Hold on.
Go ahead,
Pop.
y'all. Go ahead.
We bust ass in Tampa too.
Real quick, because
Who cares?
Tell and Pewter, this is the game. This is the game. This is the game everybody wants to see and talk about. And Pewter, you know, we kind of got away from y'all two, breaking y'all teams down a little bit. But
So-
Tell, I don't like how he said y'all ain't got no pass rush over
That's
there
what
in
I'm
the
about to
Come
tell
on,
him.
man. Come
No,
on. Everybody
no,
getting to
no,
the.
That's not
I
what
don't
I
know
said.
I don't know why he said you must.
I don't know
see
why
our
he's saying
rookie.
that,
That's
bro.
not what I
You must
said.
see our rookie Brian Bresee.
What I
Shout
said
out to Red
was-
Swan. Shout out to Red Swan because I
Hold
was
on,
talking
Bob.
about you earlier, brother. You was talking about we ain't paid Davenport or none of that, but as soon as we got off the live, we wound up paying Carl Granderson, who Cam Jordan and him and had the most pressure on a quarterback.
Troy Henderson, you guys didn't pass.
Damn, Bucks.
I'll be quick. I'll be quick.
Hold
I'll
on,
be
Buck.
quick because Teal called me out.
God
I'll be
damn.
quick because Teal called me out, and I heard you earlier when you said that, Teal. Teal, that occurred after the fact. You don't have no choice but to try to wrap up somebody who's proven himself now. That occurred after the fact. That doesn't dismiss my premise that y'all couldn't afford those 3 players, and you couldn't.
But this what I'm saying.
And just as a side note, Teal.
Go ahead. It wasn't.
Just as a side note, y'all
Go ahead.
spending borrowed money, man. Y'all pushing other people's contracts back to make room to get
y'all just,
grants.
hey, you know what's so funny?
That's what you're doing.
Didn't y'all just restructure somebody too? Did y'all just restructure? You come, brother. You just don't understand.
No, that's not because we don't have money.
We didn't have
That's
to do
because
it. We didn't have to do
I'm
it.
saying, my brother, you got Terry Fino. He come up the same blueprint. So guess what? It's gonna start happening.
No. That's not what happened.
Nah, he ain't
That's
going
not
in
what
the
happened
hole.
with
He
us.
ain't
Hold on,
going
Wes
in the
Swan. Let
hole
me
like
get
y'all
that.
in the hole.
Red, let me get this. Let me get this.
Mike, before you get that pause, before you get that, let me finish with him what he's talking about. He's talking about the 3 people that we let go: Davenport, Big O, and Shy Tuttle. I explained to him it wasn't the money. It didn't make sense to pay them the money or re-sign them when we went from the top 5 running defense to the bottom 5. All 3 of those players combined. I'm talking about all 3 of these players. And Davenport is a first round pick. Combined for 6 sacks. I'm talking about all 3 players combined for 6 sacks. We retooled and revamped our D linemen. We got a lot of sleek, versatile, stronger, faster D line to stop the RPO and all those things. The ones that we had, Big O, no offense, he looked good with y'all. That's good. He next to great Jared and all that. That's good. Big O, Davenport for sure only had a half a sack all season. So we didn't lose those guys because we couldn't pay them like a Trey Henderson when he was trying to say we lost those guys. We got rid of them or we let them go because they wasn't producing. No,
check me out, man, Mike. Check me out, man, Mike.
No, stop. No. I got a Red Swan.
Mike,
I got a Red Swan. Trust me, I got it.
I'm telling you why Teal is coming for me. That's all.
Hey,
I got a Red Swan.
Hey, Pop, since you got what you call it? I gotta get off for a second, Pop. But watch the screen, Pop.
Hey, so
Mike,
I got it. I got a Red Swan
because I challenged him on his constantly saying that they let these players go. I said y'all didn't let them go. Y'all couldn't afford to retain them. Thank you, brother.
I got it. So I understand that that's what you think as a fan and a follower of the team, but that's not what the money says. When you're seeing guys that are actually being signed for more money, like it would make sense. As far as Shy Tuttle, I think you have a point. Shy only making about a 3 point, about $3 million. He signed a 3-year deal. He signed a 3-year deal worth for a couple of million. So hold on. Let me finish. So that doesn't ring bells when it pertains to a guy like Ominyata. Ominyata signed a big contract with the Atlanta Falcons. So you couldn't. So it wasn't the fact that you couldn't. Come on, don't shake your head because look. I gave you the Shot Tuttle. You did not need Shot Tuttle. You had guys that were better than him. But when it comes down to Omiyata, y'all could not afford it. That's one of
You
the
got
main reasons why he
outbid.
left. Along with that, it was outbid, and there was other factors too. We got Terry Funchino, and we have
and who else
we have
who else
Ryan Nielsen.
Who
So
else got?
other
Ryan Nielsen, the
factors.
big line coach. Thank you. We didn't get outbid. Y'all overpaid.
No. You no. That's not necessarily. Again, you're partly true. It's not completely true what you're saying. So I'm
That's
not
what happens when
disregarding
you
the
don't
fact
have
that
no
you.
money. That's what don't happen when.
And
That's what happens
that's
when you
where
don't have
he's
no money.
saying.
You go to an auction.
No,
You get
we didn't.
outbid.
What I'm saying, that would make sense on that'll ring true if he was productive. He wasn't productive.
You can't say he's productive when he's one of the highest. When we talk about rank right now, as far as their defense. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. Look, we do facts around here. So hold on. You can't say that it wasn't because of production or you wouldn't outbid, because right now Omiyata is one of the highest rated defensive tackles in the league when it comes down to stopping the run and getting pressure. So in that instance, you're wrong when it comes down to him. You could not afford a guy with that production.
No, brother. I'm speaking. No, my brother. With you, he wasn't ranked the top with us, bro.
He is now, and he got I understand that you don't want to be wrong, but you're wrong in this. You're wrong.
No, I'm not. I'm agreeing.
You can't say that if he went out and got a $30 million contract, you can't say you didn't got outbid and he's not one of the better players because he's getting paid like so. Brother, so that's not true.
None of that matters, though. None of that matters because
Sunday he was with us last year and the years before that. It was a drop off. It's not. I'm not saying for y'all. He's doing great with y'all. Y'all got a good D line next to Jared and everything. He gonna work. He gonna eat with that. But for us, the production went down. I'm not.
Again, that's on you. You think that, but that's not true. He wouldn't have gotten paid if the production went off.
He got paid because he got
nobody. He had several offers. This guy had several offers on the table that wasn't just the Atlanta Falcons. So that's not true. He just didn't
want to take it in this direction away from where we were about the matchup. But I just wanted to respond to you. That's cool.
But go ahead, but even if he feel like that, because we gonna agree to disagree, Mike. You feel like he's doing great this year. Shout out to Big O. But last year, like I told you, the production for him and the ranking of all defense or run defense went down. We was the top 5.
So where you get these rankings from?
Bro, what do you mean? It's everywhere. PFL,
everywhere. It fell off last year. It fell off last year.
Bro. I know you.
I mean, look, the reason why I'm saying that.
Explain to you, brother, that with all three of those guys that we lost, we only had 6.5 sacks. So even if
I get that.
So hold on, we got 3 players. Even if you say I'm right you right about Big O. All right, cool. It's 3 more. It's 2 more. You say I'm right about Shy Tuttle. So what about Davenport, who only had who only had half a sack last year, and now is hurt right now with Minnesota. Don't know when he's coming back. So I got 2 out of 1 right. Right.
The reason why I'm saying that, I get you again. No. I get what you're saying. For your team, you feel as though, but that it doesn't matter what you think. And this is why I'm saying this, because if other teams are willing to pay them more money, obviously they see something of value in them. So it don't matter what he did with the Saints. It could be a number of things. It could be a scheme, him playing in a different position that he's not comfortable with. We don't know that.
He's explaining why they got rid of him.
We saying the same thing, brother. We did not just let Big O walk. We let our whole damn D line walk. We drafted a rookie. We got two defense.
But why is that? Why is that? That's what I'm trying to get.
It was, bro. We wanted a versatile edge rusher, faster speed rushers. We wanted that. That's what we revamped. We went back from we went to attacking D line, and that's what
so
we got.
You think
we see who we drafted from Clemson, fast, twitchy D linemen that could play all on the line. That's why we wanted. We didn't want somebody.
So you really think that letting go all those guys was just solely based on you just wanted to revamp?
Yes, no, yeah, and it wasn't work.
What we want to get younger.
Okay. That's all I gotta say.
Big O might be working out for you, brother. Big O might be working out for you, but is Shy Tyler working out for them? Is Davenport working out for the Vikings? You speaking clearly just with the Vikings.
Mike, that was my argument with Till, because he really was on a lot of different sites.
Red Swine, are you listening?
No, I got you.
Y'all not saying nothing.
Okay.
Y'all just speaking on Big O, but you're not saying the overview of what we talking about our D line. It didn't make sense of getting them. We you talking about Big O, who's working good for you. He fell off with us. He hit his ceiling with us. Could be scheme, coaching, or whatever you want to blame it on. You go over that, but what about Shy Tuttle? What about Davenport, who's hurt and only had half a sack last year? Y'all, what's the overview? What's the number? That's 2-1.
Yeah, I'm not a big sack. Yeah, I'm not a big sack numbers. I'm into production, man. Like if you watch any of our shows, I don't really care about sack like that with defensive linemen.
I definitely follow you, brother.
Fell off with the Saints. That's why they got rid of him.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not.
No, I got you.
Are you talking about?
Look at the GOAT. His production with San Diego ain't there what his production is with us. So it is what it is. I can't hate on him that he's doing good with Big O. I mean, with the Falcons, that he with his coach, you got Caden Ellis and all that. You know, you got all front. Y'all, man, y'all all little brothers. You already know how this go, man. Y'all all little brothers. You know.
So check this out. While we're here talking about defense, I want to do this. I want to go to the rankings. But right now,
Hold on, Buck.
Hey, Till.
What's up, brother?
Me and you gonna talk about that little brother comment when we play, son.
The chokers, the Saints.
Oh, you think I'll let that go? I heard that shit.
Right now, we got 32 Chicago Bears.
Number 32 is Chicago Bears. 31 Minnesota. 30 Vegas. Chargers 29. New York Giants 28. This is up to week 4. Seattle 27. Atlanta 26.
Ooh.
Colts 25.
Ooh.
Denver 24.
What is that? What is that? Hold on. What is that? Is that sacks?
I go back. Houston 21. Jacksonville Jaguars 20. Tampa 19. Green Bay 18. 17 Cincinnati. 16 Pittsburgh. Detroit Lions 15. Tennessee 14. Miami 13. Washington Commanders 12. Panthers 11. Kansas City 10. New Orleans is number 9. Baltimore is 8. Philly is 7. Buffalo is 6. Dallas is 5. New England Patriots 4. Jets 3. Cleveland Browns 2. And San Francisco 49ers number 1.
This
That's
defense.
where they got them ranked right
What is that?
This defense.
Yeah, that's defense.
So just ranked defense.
So
just ranked defense. Just ranked defense. Up to week 4. That's where everybody's at right now. You know, that's gonna change. That's gonna fluctuate. Do any of y'all have an argument with that, y'all team?
I mean, I know
it's 4 games.
Yeah,
to be
I got
honest.
an argument popping because I got mine from Pro Football Network, and it's a very much different. That's why I think Mike was saying, "Where'd you get that at?"
Yeah, because a lot of it's based on their metrics and not necessarily a well-rounded metric. Like that. That's why I don't like PFF at all, because they based on their metrics and not necessarily.
That's why they go to PFF. I didn't go there. PFF be on some bullshit.
They still perfecting their own system. So
I said Pro Football Network, not Pro Football Focus.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, I heard what you said. I'm just saying PFF just like a total unreliable source at all.
So where y'all want me to look at? Where would you like, Mike? Where you want me to look at?
Oh no. I'm fine with it. I'm just saying, I don't get
Pro Football Network PFN.
So, do anybody disagree their position though? I mean, before
no.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't.
I've seen it. I do because I've seen it in multiple places where the Falcons overall rush and pass is in the top 10. And again, we're talking about week 3. But if you're gonna come and try to say, hey, you really value overlooking at what the defense is, if that's the topic and that's what we're debating, then I have a counter argument to that. Yeah, Yeah, I disagree.
All that shit don't matter if you're not getting turnovers and you're not getting off the field on third down. All that bullshit, sack numbers and all that. Look, we can sit up here and be cute
I
and
can go
pretty.
with that, Mike.
We the
Too.
number one.
It's the record.
Look, I get it, but it's the fourth quarter comebacks. It's the fourth quarter stops. It's the fourth quarter interceptions. It's the third down. That's what really matters. I don't give a damn about none of all them rankings and stuff. Like, look, it's about when the showstopper shows up, is he gonna stop the show or not? That's all we care about. If you're not winning games and you're not making big plays and big shots and big sacks and big throws in the big moments, what the fuck are we talking about?
But football is like a fight, bro. And styles make fights. And if you watch and see who can do what, you can see how that style is gonna go. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all. I never said that the Saints ain't got no D-line. I'm saying their D-line ain't like the Eagles. I'm saying none of you guys got an O-line like the Eagles. So to take the Eagles game and act like y'all got a chance because
the Eagles got blanked in the Super Bowl, so I don't want to hear that.
I want to tell you that too, bro. I don't think the Eagles didn't like overwhelm me. I didn't feel like there was that. They looked like they took a step back. To be honest with y'all,
I believe Jalen Hurts took a step back. Yes, I believe Jalen Hurts took a step back. Their O-line is still good, and their D-line is still good.
They do have an O-line, and I never say that. I didn't want to compare that, but man, to be honest with you, brother, this is not. And to get back to our game, bro, this is not the Tom Brady effect no more, bro. It's back.
What was the Tom Brady effect?
Like getting all these other players to come play with y'all and get the favorable calls and everything else. And you know what comes with Tom Brady. And
man, quit the bullshit. You know you love that shit. Don't try to give me that goofy ass shit. You love that shit.
Love what?
Till, do you know?
Hold on. Love what?
No. I can't let this slide. Do you know that you bought more players for your Super Bowl than we did for ours?
We bought more players.
Oh, what?
Yeah. You bought more players for your Super Bowl than Brady's Super Bowl. We drafted our players.
What the hell are you talking about? What the hell does that even mean?
Go look at it.
What the hell does that even mean? We don't have a Super Bowl, so how the hell we gonna buy a Super Bowl?
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about Tim.
The Saints didn't buy shit. They played what? What the hell are you talking about?
The Saints in free agency.
Bro, no, they didn't.
Bro, the Saints, go look at it. Go look at it, Mike. The Saints in free agency had more players starting for them than the Buccaneers had starting for them in their Super Bowl with Brady. Go look
let me
at
ask you a question, Pewter. So whatever the Saints did, whoever they bought, was there any Gronks on there?
No.
Was there any ABs on there?
No.
Any what? AB? No.
Leonard Fournette?
No.
Any Tom Brady?
Nah.
Okay.
Your excuse is not a void.
Okay. I never heard anybody say we bought.
My excuses are voided. So they didn't have a Drew Brees.
Yes, they did.
Drew Brees was pretty much in his prime, bro. What are we talking about?
What? So hold on. Y'all know what y'all sound like. Y'all sound retarded. Man, y'all sound like, oh, you're prettier because you use eyeshadow or some bullshit. Stop with that, bro. Come on, bro.
This man got me up here defending the Saints, man. I can't believe this.
Listen, the only reason why Saints like to say that Falcons are their rivals is because they like to use you like girls use ugly bitches.
We are rivals. That's true.
And we're the oldest. We're the oldest, Pewter.
So I do better.
We're the oldest. We have the longest standing. We have the longest standing competition with each other, Pewter.
Let me keep the ugly homegirl next to me so I look better. That's all that is. Y'all don't understand.
No, we actually are rivals. They go.
Stop with that ugly girl.
Pewter, look at the total number of games we played each other versus other teams in the South, Pewter.
We need some law and order in here.
We need law and order, man. Please.
Y'all can have the rivalry. I don't give a damn about the rivalry. As long as we have the most winning, we good. That's all I care about. That's all I care about.
I'm not gonna care about
having peasants as friends.
I'm not gonna be having Till and Pewter shoot shots at us, and we don't play yet.
Like,
hold on. One second.
Cheaters, though.
I want him. That's who I want because he was saying. He said Cam Jordan said we was rivals. Look at this. The comment
between Tampa that I don't know about.
What you said? Hold on.
Is there a rivalry between Tampa that I don't know about? like 2 weeks ago, was there a rivalry from Carolina that I don't know about? There's only one real rivalry, and it's not really a rivalry, but it's the Saints and then the black and blue. I mean, black and red team over in Atlanta.
Gotta keep the ugly friend close.
All right, so say what's your name, brother? Who down there, Bucks? Don't come here saying what Cam Jordan said. You ain't do your research. He said it's no rivals. It's no rivals between. It's the only rival we have is against Atlanta. Only reason why he became some kind of rivalry because we like fucking over Tom Brady making him throw his tablet on the ground. That's why. That's why.
Till that shit. Till
the only why it seems like it's a rivalry because Tom Brady came
for the record, I got the Saints beating the Bucks tomorrow. That's all I wanted to say.
Everybody got the Saints beating the Bucks. You know. Hold on. You know why everybody got the Saints beating the Bucks? Because they want the Bucks to bleed. Everybody, hold on, Bucks, stop. Everybody in the division wants the Bucks to bleed. They want the Bucks to go back to who they were. They don't want the Bucks to win this division because if they win the division, now they're like, shit, they're not back into the dumps. That's why everybody.
It's not wants and needs for me, Peter. I fully expect y'all to, from what I see. I expect y'all to, from what I see from my evaluation. It's not that I want you to. I expect you to.
Why?
I think that it's going to continue. I think it's going to continue with the loss tomorrow. Philly is the better team. They beat y'all. The first two games, honestly, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Minnesota. But that win against the Bears, you weren't even impressed with that.
Trash.
You weren't impressed with that.
That's the first real team you ran into. And
hold on.
They could have whooped the shit out y'all, but
hold on. Here's the difference. Here's the difference, though, Till and Red. Here's the difference. You aren't impressed with the opposing team. We did our job. This is not like the Saints going to the Panthers and the Panthers are trash and you're trash, but you just ended with a W at the end. That's not what happened with the Bucks. The Bucks did their job. You wasn't impressed because the other team didn't do their job. That's the difference. We are a team. Y'all, the rest in y'all divisions, you're not a team.
All right, go get your children. Go get your children. Go get your children. You living off the past.
I don't need to. Hold on. Derek Carr.
A lot of fanboying.
Hold on. Derek Carr is not clicking with his offense. Saint fans know that. Everybody knows that. That's why they say, watch out for Jameis, because I think Jameis, everybody knows Jameis is clicking with that offense. Derek Carr ain't clicking with that offense.
Jameis clicking the offense. He never even played.
Saint fans have not been impressed at all. In fact, they hate their O-line.
Hey,
Buck fans are the other way. And the other line, Buck fans are like, oh shit, I'm impressed with our O-line.
Hey, let me rebuttal him.
This is the NFC Roundtable. Can I get a share? Can I get a like?
Can I
get a subscribe? Can I get something around here?
Hey, be honest. Hey, bro, like no. Derek Carr hasn't Wild doesn't do anything, but Derek Carr, when it's time to make the plays, he's made the plays. When it was before he got hurt, Derek Carr was actually having one of the best games he had. 10-13, 103.
Agreed.
So don't say he ain't been clicking. The only thing you are right about and that we pissed off about is our O-line, and that's 100%. The tape is out. Our O-line is
how many yards Derek Carr had at the half?
And the only reason why you're not mad about your D-line is because you went against the Panthers and you went against the damn
the
Green Bay
don't
Packers.
Have a trash O-line though. The Panthers don't have a trash O-line. Wow. They don't have a trash O-line.
And that's your guys' problem.
They don't have a trash
taking the division and holding them to a higher standard to hold your team to a higher standard.
No, I'm not holding it to but look how you is. You putting fucking the Eagles on a pedestal to say, oh, we played the best. No,
we're not the Eagles.
The Eagles are not that. The Eagles not that. So, you guys are an NFL team that could not do shit who looked at trash. So these guys, hold on. They had the ball and just ran the clock out on you guys.
On Monday night, too. It looked real bad. On Monday night, it looked real bad,
brother.
Honest with you, brother. You guys are not that, and you have Baker Mayfield. Go ahead.
So we are disagreeing that the Eagles have a top 3 O-line. We're disagreeing with that.
I'm not disagreeing with anything.
They have weaknesses. You can hold on. Let me answer that. They have weaknesses. One of the things you saw even in the Super Bowl is that you can get pressure on these guys. Yeah, they're good in the run game, but they're not elite when it comes down to pass protection.
Jalen Hurts
They
didn't
was
punt
Monday
the ball.
night,
He
though,
just,
bro. They
he
was
just
Monday
fumbled,
night.
he just fumbled the ball in what's it called in the Super Bowl. He fumbled the ball. But as far as
You didn't hear what I just did. You hear what I said? I said they're elite in the run game, but they're not elite in the pass protection.
Yeah, I know. We were rushing his
Nope.
ass. We got 2
Well, you
interceptions
can't. Why
because
are
he
you
threw the
bringing
ball
up
before he
fumbles
got
and
hit.
stuff? They ain't got
That's
nothing to
what
do with
most
that.
old linemen, especially guards.
Offensively, their weakness is Jalen Hurts. We saw the
No, that's
weakness
not
in
true.
Jalen.
That's not true.
Bro, Jalen Hurts is the problem offensively.
No,
He's
that's
holding
not
on to the
true.
ball. He's taking off running. He threw us 2 picks because we were getting pressure on
That's
him.
because he's
He
getting
threw-
pressure. That's
Yes,
not
we were
true.
getting pressure on him. So again, when we talk about my D line, my D line was getting punked in the run game. Who don't they punk in the run game? They're
Jalen
one of
Hurts
the
is
best
not
in the
Philly's
league.
problem.
That's not his. That's not Philly's problem.
Okay, if y'all don't listen, again, just keep watching tape. That's all I'm gonna say.
I do that.
There
I
was
do
nothing
that
else they
every
was
day.
doing.
Yeah,
There
we
was
do that
nothing
every
else
day
they
over
was
there.
doing but running the ball on us. Jalen Hurts, even that touchdown got hit, and that should have been a pick if Jamel Dean didn't take too much of a angle route on that coverage. That should have been a pick too. And he threw the same ball, and the other one got picked with fifth string corner.
I can teach you something if you're willing to sit down and watch some film with me. I can teach you a little something.
I'm telling you, bro. There's a reason why I've been calling the game all my games. I've been 3 points difference of all the games that I've called.
Yeah, but you still getting the film wrong.
No, I'm not. What's the offense's problem?
You had y'all.
What's the offense's problem?
But you had what you just said about your.
Yeah, you pretty much just ran right into what I said in the beginning. Philly's issue is, and most offenses' issues aren't the running game. Most issues with passing game is going to be pass protection. That's for any offense. That's why you have to have balance, and that's what Philly understands.
What is Philly's problem offensively?
You said it was Jalen Hurts, and that's not true.
So what is it?
Philly.
What's their weakness?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
All right. So to be all the way honest with you, for one, they got a new offensive coordinator.
Right.
They lost it.
Which
They lost
be a problem.
No, damn sure wasn't right.
That is the truth.
My bad. I'm sorry, Poppy.
It could be the offensive coordinator.
Well, but at the end of the day, I don't know why we're talking about Philly because they're not in this division.
Hey, Philly ain't been.
We're talking about the NFC fucking South.
Philly ain't been shit. Philly ain't been shit since Iverson left. So fuck
there you go. Damn, Wolf, you had to say that.
Philly ain't been shit since Iverson left. So fuck
all that is irrelevant. Like I said, this is the NFC South table. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Philly.
Fuck Philly.
This is about the Bucks, the Panthers,
Thank you, Pop.
the Falcons, and Carolina.
Thank you.
It's really about the big show, which is Till versus Pewter. I want to see these guys break this shit down. I love the vibe.
Philly
Let's keep this shit going.
That's the only game they got to say
Yeah, we got to see that one-on-one with y'all, bro.
Wait a minute.
I mean, we've been going it back and forth, but
I'm hearing it right now.
Cool, but I'm just saying, as far as what we talking about, I think Philly was like the real first test that y'all had and y'all failed. That's why I feel like I think y'all fell bad. Like y'all didn't even really want competitive out there. Baker Mayfield is not him. Your whole tone has changed. You went from Big Bake to what his mama called him, Baker.
Big Bacon.
You said what his mama. So what I'm saying to you is you're not confident about this team after you seen what happened against the Eagles. So
Big Bake.
when we talk about matchups, when it comes to D line to y'all offensive line, bro. Y'all not doing y'all. You think Tristan Wirfs is the answer? He didn't move. So Cam. No, hold on. Since Tristan Wirfs been doing his thing against every other team, just like Mike Evans been doing his game shit since every other team. But when Cam Jordan lined up on him, he manhandled that little boy. He sacked Brady with a finger. You forgot when he fumbled the ball, let it go. They jumped on top of it. So when we talk about that offensive line versus D-line, it's going to be a tough task for y'all. Run game yes, it will. You guys do not have a run game at all.
Yeah, y'all got ran on by Philly.
Rashad White is not going to be the answer for y'all as far as the run game. And guys cannot stop the run. And also, Taysom Hill will get a lot of carries this game. Taysom Hill will get a lot of carries.
When was the last time Taysom was a problem for? Again, listen.
You must have watched you must have watched. So Taysom has never been a problem for you. So Taysom has never been a problem.
Like years ago.
Okay.
Years ago.
All right. So when we talk,
listen. This is the thing. Okay. Everything that you said about us having problems, you're right. When you talk about, I have a different tone in my voice, you're right. It's not because of Bake. It's not because, I found out what Bake is. No. I explained this earlier. It's my offensive coordinator. I found out my offensive coordinator is he literally in a press conference told us, you're going to learn that I'm going to be stubborn with the run. I know what my team is. We're a passing team. Our weapon, our superstars are our weapons in the outside. That's us. That's our strength. Okay. When my offensive coordinator is telling me we're going to be stubborn in the run, and for years we've been trying to run, and we know that we're not good at running, we're good at passing the ball. That tells me, just like I tell Falcon fans, where you're good at running, but I don't think that game plan is good enough. It's going to keep you in a lot of close games with teams that you should be better than, and it's going to keep you in close games with teams that
it always has.
Like, you're right. That's what's been happening with you guys, and that's the problem. I don't like the whole run game first thing, and that's what it looks like. I don't know for sure, but that's what it looks like. What my offensive coordinator is saying. So that's why I got a different tone. It's because now I feel like I'm realizing what my offensive coordinator is going to go out there every week trying to do, and especially against you guys, we never really had a run game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we gonna make this a closer game than it should be. Now, if we went there and aired that bitch out, even with Baker, even with giving interceptions, we gonna dominate you guys. We'll dominate the O-line because you can't pass rush. We'll dominate the D-line because you can't protect the quarterback. And that's what it is.
Can I say something before I leave real quick, man?
I don't think that's what we're gonna do offensively. That's the only problem.
So
I just want to give everybody a shout out, man. Appreciate y'all for let me join you guys. Saints, Bucks, all you guys up in here, man. Let's continue to support each other. Keep coming on, giving that good energy, content. Mad Mike Sports, Atlanta Falcons Nation, man. The heavy hitters. You can join us, hit us up on social media, Mad Mike Sports, Atlanta Falcons Nation, anytime, man. We are welcoming everybody, anybody, every good time. So keep up that good work, everybody. The Panthers, Black Cat, my boy Wolf, Solidified, Till, all you guys, man. Red Swarm, appreciate it, Jace. Like I said, everybody, I appreciate y'all letting me come on, but come on, Pete. You got to stop putting your team on the pedestal. Them two Super Bowls in the past, bro. Let it go.
Mike, but he has to though. He's the only real Bucks fan out here.
I mean, look, I love P, man. I love P, man, but he keep on bringing up them old Super. Man, I don't want to hear about them damn. That's old, bro. Y'all bought that Super Bowl, man.
The old pandemic bowl. Go ahead. But hey, listen, let me tell you something, bro. When you talk about don't have no fans, that real quick before I get it back on it, that had to be so embarrassing, bro, to look on Monday Night Football and see more green in the stands and red in the stands. Like, you guys have really shown that you guys don't have a fan base. You guys sell your tickets. You guys had a lot of bandwagon fans. Brady came along. Not saying you, my brother. I know you've been doing it. You've been riding with your friends. I mean, your team for a minute. But your fans are made up of bandwagon Brady fans, old motherfuckers who don't even care about it anymore because you haven't been relevant till Brady came back. So that's it. But to get back on the
it was in that bitch still.
That was in that. That was embarrassing. Go Eagles, go. E-A-G-L. I'm like, what the fuck?
I told y'all I've been on YouTube since 2012. There's a reason why my channel don't never move. Tampa fans don't like me, bro.
I feel you, bro. You tell it how it is.
I keep it real. Tampa fans don't like me, bro. I've been kicked out of so many Tampa fan Facebook groups. They don't like me.
Hey, I'm
so
gonna tell you
that shit don't.
Just as a spectator, and I'm gonna be real quick with this. To all of y'all, all content creators that's on this round table, all of y'all, Black Cat Panther, Wolf, Mike, the Palpatine, Pewter, Phil, that's for all of y'all. Y'all keep it real, man. So I understand hate, but just like y'all know, there's a lot of hate out there for y'all. It's motherfuckers out here like me who got a lot of respect and love for y'all. That's all I wanted to say, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate
you
that,
know, that's
cousin.
that battle to trying to keep it real authentic, man. I'm real New Orleans. I don't know if you can see my suite. I got the whole free BG CD in here, man. It's real in the field over here, man. I love my team. I am who I am. I can't convert to nobody else. I gotta be who I am. But
salute to you, Slitter. Salute
yes,
to you.
indeed.
Hey,
Shout out.
real quick, real quick question.
Go ahead.
So Carr, he's out for 11 weeks.
Hell no, bro. It's a chance that Carr might play this week, bro. Like, I don't know. Like they saying,
James, hope not.
Carr might play this week. That's how he practiced.
That wasn't his throwing shoulder, wasn't it?
That was his throwing shoulder, bro. That was his throwing shoulder. It was
if he plays this week, he will be out for 11 weeks.
No, he won't. Bro. The injury that he had. Listen. The injury that he had, he didn't get no torn ligaments in there, no future damage. It's just an AC sprain. AC sprain. Drew Brees had the same injury, didn't throw the whole week and came out and played the same thing. So
I get
it's more of a pain tolerance. You don't have risk of re-injuring or injury first. But
I'm saying if he plays against this D line this week coming up, it will not just be a pain tolerance situation.
I got you. I get what you're
saying. We're going
to
hit him, bro.
I got you. What you're saying.
You was talking. Hold on. He was talking about D lines and Cam Jordan and all this stuff, right? Pete Warner, that's a linebacker, right? Marcus May.
Yes, sir. Marcus May not playing this game. He's not gonna be his game.
So Carl Granderson, he got 2.5 sacks. Then you got Cameron Jordan with 0.5 sacks. Brian Brees with 0.5 sacks, and Nathan Shepard with 1 sack. And that's it for the
and the DB and you know we blitzed too. You know got the
I'm talking about the D line.
Gotcha.
Talking about the D line. So let's go to the Bucks. We got Joe Tryon, who you said was trash, got 2 sacks. Vita Vea 1.5 sacks. Shaquille Barrett 1 sack. Anthony Nelson 1 sack. Logan Hall 0.5 sack. Cam Gill 1 sack. So yeah, our D line is different. Our D line is different, and you guys want to hate, and you're saying that I'm putting them on a pedestal. Just wait. When you see this week and you see like, damn, our O-line is getting thrown around by this D-line, I'm going to say, I told you, bro. It wasn't hate. It wasn't bias. Our D-line is playing like probably the best D-line play that we've played in a minute besides when we had Shaq Barrett. When I tell you, when I sit here and you're like, bro, why can't we sack freaking Baker? I'm telling you, this O-line, not running the ball, but pass rush, our offensive pass protection has been pretty damn. It's impressed me, and I'm not easy to impress with the O-line, and it impressed me. We're way better than I thought we were going to be pass protecting. Now again,
compared to the Bears and what you call the Vikings. Go ahead.
What do you mean?
They looked at you comparing your O-line against the Bears defensive line in Minnesota.
No. What made me say, okay, check that box, we're good to go, was against the Eagles. When we played against the Eagles, I was surprised the time that Baker was having. The type of pocket that they were keeping for Baker. Now, the Eagles it's a good D-line, and the pocket would close, but there's plenty of time for Baker to move around and make more time and stuff. So I was like, okay.
I don't know which game you saw on Monday night, bro. I don't know which game you saw on Monday night.
You know why? But you know why that you see him in the pocket? Because that was their game plan to force him to stay in that pocket. They didn't want him to roll out. They didn't want him to roll out, improvise, and get on there because he's a better quarterback. But when you force Baker Mayfield to stay in the pocket and make the right decision, but it's the same results that happened Monday night will happen again.
2 things. One, you could be right about that. But I will say this: even forcing them in the pocket was good. So you could force somebody in the pocket and still cause like chaos. They wasn't doing that. That's one. Number 2, they didn't force him in the pocket. Like, that's what I was saying, was that Baker was messing up a lot because he had plenty of alleys to go.
I want to ask you a quick question
or anything like that.
Pewter, do you think that Philly's game plan against y'all was to force Baker to throw the ball? Because they took away your run.
Of course, of course.
Okay, so you're telling me Baker lit them up, and that's how y'all won the game, right? I think
we lost. He didn't light nobody up.
The national audience saw on Monday night, man. It looked bad, bro.
Yeah, we did. The D-line got punked in the run game, and we kept trying to run up the middle on the Eagles, and we were not moving them. We were not moving that D-line. I get it. I understand how it looked bad. But when you take it away and you watch the game film and you say, okay, what do they have? And what do we have? What are we bringing to the table? And you see what they did, and then you go and say, okay, now we're playing the Saints. Do they have that? No, not even close.
Bro, we have a good D-line, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We have a good D-line. I'm not saying we better than the Eagles, but we have a good D-line, bro. That gets pressure. And
you probably do.
I just prayed. Carl Granderson and Cam going into week 3 led the league in pressures by a duo. Like, forget the sacks. Sacks is great. We want sacks. But quarterback hits and pressure does a lot. Now go look up Brian Bresee pass rush win rate. Go look up all that and go see what happens with these quarterbacks and everything else. Please don't let this that when Derek Carr got out and Green Bay come back, please don't let them.
And Poppin, can I say one last thing? And I promise you, I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna listen.
Hold on, brother. But that defense was tied, and Don Love got a very gifted. They had an 80-yard drive and 60 yards was full of penalties. Give him a bullshit.
It's not even the Green Bay game.
I'm just letting you know when it comes to you could count the sacks, but I'm letting you know this D line gets pressure, and Baker Mayfield is not the quarterback that can handle pressure. He is not that guy. He is the Baker Mayfield for a reason. He is a below average quarterback. He is not that guy. So when you put pressure on Baker Mayfield, he gonna make it happen. We already know what happens with the matchup between Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans. We already know what that. We can act crazy. Oh, he have help over the top, regardless if he have help or whatever you want. That's a win for Marshawn. If we look at the stats, I got it. When we look at the stats, it's more wins in the column for Marshawn than it is Mike Evans. Mike Evans had a good game with Fitzmagic years ago. But when Mike played with Brady, Marshawn dominated. And you don't have a quarterback like Tom Brady that's going to throw it accurate and fit in there. You have an erratic quarterback like Baker Mayfield who's going to overthrow, underthrow, and give defensive opportunity. So what I'm telling you is we have a good selfish defense. We have a good selfish defense that's going to make plays and get turnovers.
All right, thing. Hey, Pewter, can I say this one last thing? And I'm gonna listen to y'all. And I'm not just coming for you, but I did want to say this because this is my honest belief, man. I would rather now as a neutral team like Carolina and I are watching two other teams in our division play, and I'm sure Carolina probably will agree with me on this. Now, I don't like putting myself out there to say that I'm rooting for either one of y'all in the NFC South, but I would much rather have teams with one division win over me than a team with two. If New Orleans beats y'all tomorrow, they have two division wins that puts them at the top of the division alone. And that's what I'm looking at. But I'm going to tell you something, Pewter. Y'all are going to have to face what I saw Atlanta do in week 1 against Carolina. Players will feed off of an infectious fan base and crowd. New Orleans feeds off of their fan base and their crowd in that stadium. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. They gon' I'm just saying, I might have to come back and eat crow when we meet again, but I really look for them to beat y'all tomorrow, man. I do. And for a number of reasons, but I'm telling you something, it's gonna be hard for y'all to overcome that, man. Y'all fan base, but it's gonna be hard for y'all to beat New Orleans in New Orleans with Kamara coming back tomorrow. They're gonna be crump, man.
I think it's easier. My team has always played better on the road for like I don't know how many years now. We've always played better on the road.
We beat them 38-3 at home. You're right, bro, because we beat y'all 38-3 at home.
I think it's always hard to go in anybody's house and beat them. And I think y'all will split this year, to be honest with you. If I would give my humble opinion, I think y'all will split. But my only worry with Pewter and the Bucks is how good that secondary is going to be able to hold up, because the Saints got a lot of wide receivers that they got at least 3 that can stretch the field. I mean, I don't even count Thomas, because Thomas going to do his thing as far as five in and out. You know, he's going to get the short yardages. So he's going to be your underneath guy. But I have not seen nobody who can stop this dude, Rashad. He's the X factor. Olave's gonna do his thing, but Rashid Shaheed is a fucking problem. I've been telling Carolina Panther fans,
Talk to him.
They sleep on this dude, and he always is fucking open.
Playmaker, bro.
All the damn time, bro. So I'm just wondering how because if you're gonna take the run away from him, right, they are gonna use Taysom Hill. They're gonna use him as a gadget guy.
Yes, sir.
He runs
yes,
hard.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Not a problem.
And that's how they fucked us up.
He say not a problem.
Hey, if you want to waste plays, bro.
No, bro, it's not. Ain't no wasted plays, bro. You guys can't stop the run, bro.
Those plays.
I got to slide out.
Okay, go ahead and talk to us, Wolf.
Hey, I got to slide out, man. It's 2 hours, and you know what I'm saying. Today is, you know what I mean. I got a bunch of wild Puerto Ricans coming to the crib because we got Canelo and Charo tonight. Boxing.
Yes,
so I got a bunch of wild Puerto Ricans coming to the crib. I got to get in this kitchen and make some food with wifey. She already gave me the nod. I'm like, God damn.
I know. Me
But
too.
I'm up early. Tomorrow. Falcons, Jags. Up early tomorrow. Then I'm definitely gonna be tuning into the Bucks, Saints.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, that's the
We
main
still live
event
streaming
of the
together, right, Till?
I mean, we got to figure out how we could do that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We'll finish it.
Go ahead. So basically, you know what I'm saying. Look, man, we got some. Look, man, it wasn't good for the NFC South last week. It was not good for either team. I wanted to get to talk to Till about the 17-point comeback, but we didn't get to that. But
yeah,
we'll talk about that on another time. But every team of us took a loss. We looking to bounce back. Obviously, the Saints and the Bucks. Somebody gonna be 3-1. Somebody gonna be 3-1.
Yes, sir.
Somebody's gonna be 3-1, and then we're gonna be back here next week to talk about it again. Till, man, please stop in, man. When I go live, stop and mess with your boy.
Well, bro,
you already know what it is. Red Swarm, hold it down because I gotta go, but hold it down here because it's a lot of shots the Falcons been taking today. A lot of shots.
Salute, Wolf. Salute.
Hold it down here, Red Swarm, because
Salute.
Goat just popped back in and I can't battle Goat this week.
Come on now.
Wiley's here.
You know Wiley here.
Oh, here. Yeah, Wiley done pulled up. Okay.
Wiley pulled up, everybody. But listen, man, I gotta go read the money. Go ahead, read the money before
shout out to my brother Hoodie.
Yeah.
Jewel with the $9.99.
Let me read it, Pop, please.
Go ahead.
Shout out to my brother Hoodie Jewel. Yeah, man, because he the reason I seen y'all boys cronking in there when y'all was on his show. Who that? What's up, Goat? Till the legend. We like that. Great show. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Hoodie.
Hey, man. Shout out
already.
Hey, listen, man. Shout out to everybody, man, that's in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's on this panel, bro. We trying to push this forward. This NFC roundtable, bro. And like I said, man, we're gonna bring this back to where it need to be. We the best division. Don't get it twisted. This is the best division. I don't give a fuck about how many Super Bowls you got in other divisions because we'll smack the shit out of your fucking your GM up there. So I don't even care about none of that shit. So you already know what it is. It's your boy Wolf. Remember to get your life up, not your likes up. Remember that. That's very important. Get your life up, not your likes up. You heard? Yeah. It's your boy Wolf, man. I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna be backstage cooking, enjoying the show, listening, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody on this panel.
Much love, baby.
All right, Wolf. Hey, Wolf, I'm gonna pull up on your channel tomorrow, man.
I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Later.
Keep pounding, Wolf.
You son of a...
Hoodie, if you got the time, Hoodie, come replace me, Hoodie, because I gotta go in a second, man. I gotta get the little one. But what I was saying about but look, we might have to see how we're gonna do it. I told you, bro, I got four bros with me, you know what I'm saying? And we go live.
Jump in.
So I don't know, we could connect it if you could put if we could put us behind like in the not the backstage, but you know how you show the scoreboard, we could simulcast, like see what you saying at one time. We'll figure something out, bro. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you want to or I'll do it. I don't know if you can, like, if I'll be able to link with your shit. So yeah. I can, because I know I have it where you can come on and then you can link your channel as well. So
okay, I might see the information so you can link ours, bro. Okay. I don't know if I could do it online because I think I got 2 spots already. I got another channel that's linked already.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put the StreamYard in the DMs like today.
Yeah,
you clicked on the DMs. I'll just put my StreamYard in there. You click on there and then you just link up all your stuff that you want to link up.
I got you. All right, for sure, for sure.
Man.
Yo, if y'all want to know the update, USC is 34-13. Colorado, they just Colorado just scored. Man, it's a tough game, man. But I don't know how Prime and them gonna pull it out. But hey,
it's gonna be tough.
It is what it is.
But
Yeah,
let me
3-1 and 4-0.
Let me get it finish up because I gotta step out.
Yeah,
but,
I'm about to bounce too.
Shout out to man, this game, like I said, man, the Bucks, man. I just think, man, what I see, bro, so far, I felt like this was your biggest test right there Monday night, and y'all failed it. Defense, man, y'all really hurt in a lot of key areas. You know what I'm saying? Jamel Dean's out. Carlton Davis might be playing. He's gonna be questionable, but even with a turf toe, bro, that is just so, bro. That
I don't expect
him
to finish the game. To be honest with you, bro.
That injury right there just so tough, bro. And Devin White, man, not just Devin White. Devin White with the groin injury. That's with a fresh Camaro. That's gonna be a tough matchup for him. I don't see him being the same Devin White covering and stopping Camaro the way he gonna do. A pectoral injury, bro. That's one more strain away from ripping off, bro. We didn't have so many players with that. I'm so nervous when a player get a pec injury. CJ Gardner-Johnson out with a whole season right now because of that. So in the trenches, and especially being in the trenches, having to extend your arms and get physical down there, it's gonna be a tough task. So just with the injury and just talent base or overall, bro, I feel like we the best team, not just because it's my team, but I just feel like we're the best team, top to bottom. We got the best we got a better defense, and I feel like we have a better offense. Offensive line definitely needs work, and it is a problem, and that's gonna be the key for us, especially on offense. If we're gonna win, we're gonna have to tighten up on offensive line. Now it's not gonna change overnight, but we're gonna have to scheme them, blocking assignments, and everything else to help to protect them. Because I know Ty is gonna have blitz packages. I know he blitz his ass off from everywhere. Blitz linebackers, cornerback, safeties, he will blitz you. I know that, and that's going to be a thing. So somebody asked about the timetable of Derek Carr. We don't know. He's questionable. He practiced yesterday. He was throwing the ball. He was in red zone. He was with the ones. They say they was going to see how his body respond to it today after the work. We're going to see how that goes. If Derek Carr's a go, what I've been told, sources been saying, might play. If not, we have Jameis Winston. This is the reason why we signed Jameis Winston, because for the last 4-5 years, quarterbacks get hurt, especially for the Saints. So having a competent backup, a quarterback that is a starter in this league, having Jameis Winston, if we have to go with him, I'm very confident in him. He brings another dynamic because he's a little more aggressive. He's going to throw the ball. Michael Thomas will eat with Jameis Winston. He's going to force feed Michael Thomas. He's going to go for the and he's going to Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave you to that. So either way, no matter who plays, Derek Carr or Jameis Winston, I feel comfortable. We have to tighten up on the offense, and I think we tighten up on this offensive line. I think we win this game. So I don't have really no prediction on it. What the score is, because it's a divisional game. It could be one. We didn't see it range from 9-0 to 38-3. We didn't see how this game could go. So in between that, we gonna find us. So Saints gonna win, that's for sure.
Okay, so let me say this, and we can move on or end it or whatever, because I got to roll out too. But everything you said, agreed with. All the injuries reports, everything that you brought up, agreed with. And that's why I'm worried about the game, is exactly that, everything that you brought up. But I'm gonna say this, just like I don't know if Wally, if that's you, if you're here. But
yeah, I'm right here, Doc. Go ahead.
Wally last week brought up a whole bunch of injuries and a whole bunch of things about the Seattle Seahawks playing the Panthers. And I told Wally, I said, everything you said, remember everything you just said, because you brought up a whole bunch of injuries and a whole bunch of reasons why you're going to beat them. And I said, remember everything you said. And then when you lose, realize that you lost, even with all that stuff that you just said. So that's what I'm here to say with the Saints. Everything that you said is completely true. I am worried. I will say this. I am really worried about Carlton Davis. I think that's the biggest scary piece to me, because if he doesn't finish the game, your offense might just take off on us. And that's going to scare me. So that I am really scared of. But if Carlton Davis can finish the game, I am a little nervous about Vita Vea and the pectoral, because I've seen what that's done to Gerald McCoy. I've seen what that's done to Gerald McCoy. Literally killed his whole season. So I am worried about that as well. And I'm also worried about Devin. But the biggest one for me is Carlton. If Devin comes out, I think we still have a D-line that'll help slow down the run. But all that you said, if all that you said is true, which it is true, and my team comes out and we still win, you guys, I want everybody in the NFC South to remember that. Everything he just said, and watch us still come out with a dub at the end.
Well, hold on. I just want to say it too. I don't want you to skip over the fact. Now we missing people too. We out on second quarter cornerback also, Paulson and Debo. We down to our third string safety also. Marcus May is suspended. Jordan Howden, the Rickett, he's not playing. He had got a finger injury, had to have surgery. So Lonnie Johnson's going to be back there. Also, Cesar Ruiz, our guard, he's out too. He had a concussion. He won't be playing this game. So I mean, y'all injured. We got injuries too. So you saying all everybody dealing with something. So it's no excuses on both sides. So I don't want you to just say like you got this big old uphill battle because everybody dealing with injuries. Everybody in that position. So
yeah,
I don't want you to do. Everybody injured. We got a lot of things. You notice I didn't even bring it up and say, our cornerback Paulson and Debo.
And there's a reason for that.
It's been shutting people down. Same thing with Marcus Mayhem. Same thing with our line haven't been doing too much, but you know what I'm saying? And not to even mention with Derek Carr, and it's kind of hurts too. So, it is what it is. We both as fan base, we can't say, it was because of injury. I mean, that's just part of football at this point.
I agree, but I'm going to drop the mic like this. There's a reason why you didn't say that. And there's a reason why I didn't say that. Because to me, it don't matter. Definitely. You had to say injuries to convince you and everybody in the NFC South why you're going to win this game. I'm just dropping the mic right there.
I just had to.
Hold
on
out the weakness. Hold on a second, Pewter.
No, I get it.
I'm gonna say something, Pewter. No, I'm gonna say something, Pewter.
Pewter made a big point, though. He made a big point.
What you didn't say with this, Pewter, was in the game we lost our starting safety, our starting linebacker, and we lost a defensive back in the game. So it's not like we did not lose people in the game, and that did shape the game. It had an impact.
But that's football. You got to expect that.
I know, but what I'm saying is when we win in the game, it wasn't that way. If those guys wouldn't have dropped out, I believe we'd still have won the game. Just me.
But see, listen, we lost Carlton Davis. We had Jamel Dean out there, right? And in our fourth string corner. Then Jamel Dean got hurt. So then our fifth string corner and our fourth string corner was starting for us. And our fifth string corner still went and got an interception. And then our fifth string corner got hurt. So what I'm saying is, again, there's a difference about building a team and having depth. This is why I try to tell y'all my team is different. Like my team got depth on the D line. My team had depth, not anymore because now a lot of them are hurt, but my team had depth at corner. My team had depth has depth at safety. My team never really had depth at inside linebacker. But outside linebacker, well, we did have inside until Servassier, our rookie, got hurt. But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, we're different. We're different.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you, brother. I feel like y'all I have players back that y'all don't have depth. Y'all don't have quality players behind those guys. Like y'all behind your safety, you don't have quality players. Behind your cornerbacks, you don't have quality players. Behind your linebacker, you don't have quality players. Behind your D line, you don't have quality. You are a up front. You're a top heavy team. Once you break through that, once they go down, it's a wrap. Carlton Davis, Jamel Dean. How many times Jamel Dean get hurt? You a Bucs fan. How many times he get hurt? Every season he gets hurt. Every season he gets hurt. He has an injury. Carlton Davis, same thing. He's like Devin White. Reckless Devin White.
Corners still don't get exposed, which tells you we have depth. Again, our fifth string corner came out and got an interception. Yeah. Zion McCollum almost had an interception.
Come on now. Come on now. Just last year, y'all went through the same thing. Your offensive line got decimated, and your defensive back did. You remember you had to go get Richard Sherman out the couch. You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that?
No quality depth pieces. Y'all don't have depth. Y'all top in.
And guess what? Our defense was still only giving up 17 points a game.
When last year?
Yes.
Bro, we didn't.
We were only giving up 7. We made the playoffs.
No, I'm saying like because of this weak ass division, like we didn't like we was
I
like
get
8
it, but when you're saying
like bro, we was
but when you're saying that my team doesn't have depth, and you said that my corners got hurt, and you're saying we had to pick up Richard Sherman, and we had to pick up Carl Nassib, who came off of the street, and all this stuff. I get it. We got hurt. We were decimated with her injury, and we still was one of the top pass rushers. We still was getting sacks. And we still was getting turnovers, and we still only gave up 17.5 until the last 2 weeks of the season. We were only giving up 17.5 points. It's because we have depth because our coaches know how to put our players in the right place. Our players know how to get ready for the game. So I'm just you don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe it. You don't believe it because you said Brady. They showed you already. They showed you. They showed you last year, but you guys are saying no, that was Brady. Okay, fine. Now we'll show you again when we have Baker.
What you think about it?
Who in the building, man?
What's up?
What's your analyst on the big game this tomorrow? What you got?
Well, I told my people, I said it's gonna be a fun matchup. But I told everybody the only way my Saints are gonna win if we win in the trenches, because that's where every game wins. And if our O-line can't protect, we ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Nick Underhill, which is one of our Saints reporters, he even put out last week and said that our O-line is allowing our quarterback 2.4 seconds in the pocket. So as soon as we hike that sucker, 2 seconds later, they're already in the backfield. So if we don't get that fixed, it's gonna definitely be tough, especially if we have Jameis back there starting, because Jameis under pressure ain't going to be the best thing. But we don't know who's starting just yet. I'm most likely guessing Jameis, but so Nick Underhill came back out yesterday with Carr and saying that he was limited in practice and he looked really good, sharp, and he said it looks like nothing. He didn't look like he had something that was going to limit him from being able to throw deep and all that, because he did it all yesterday. I was like, okay, so is he going to play or not play? But if I was the Saints, I wouldn't even start Derek Carr just because the O-line is kind of shits right now, and he gets hit again, it can get even worse. I wouldn't even start him this weekend, just to be honest. But like I tell everybody, I think we do have a really good roster. We got a lot of depth, even though when people go down, we still got enough. But we don't have enough depth on that O-line, because no matter who we put on that O-line, they just been playing like garbage. To be honest with you, I'd rather put 5 trash cans out there right now to block. I'd rather do that. But
God damn, Hoodie.
Yeah,
I don't think you're
going
to be able to keep Derek Carr from not playing. He's just not that type of player that just sits
out.
That's
a business game.
Unless he's really like hurt. Something's got to be broken.
Somebody had to save it from himself. You're right.
Yeah,
but look,
he's gonna start.
Before Hoodie go, man. Hoodie, I love you, brother. Kendall, Pop, Pewter, my dog, man, J Issue, Wiley, much love to y'all, man. I gotta head out, man. It's been awesome, man. Great time. Hopefully the next time we talk, we the number 1 in the division. You heard me? Plus they, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But nah, for real, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Saints win, y'all know what it is. Before I go, who that? And we like that.
There you go, Doc.
Much love to y'all, brothers, man.
Appreciate you,
What you say, Cadell? Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey, hit me up, nigga, hit me up.
I got you, brother. I got you. I'm gonna hit you, bro.
All right.
Yeah, much love.
All right, be safe, Till. See you later.
Yeah, man. That's
I hear Hoodie. I just want, again, my biggest worry is if they stop the run, that's cool. But us trying to continue to run, my first year OC, man, that's my biggest. That's what scares me the most. Is just that situation.
Oh, by the way, anybody who likes to bet on games, y'all need to go pick up Chris Godwin for over 53 yards, because he's gonna have a field day, because we always focus on Mike Evans. That's the one we always got, and it's always Chris, Godwin that's always getting at least 70, 80 yards. Usually when they put him in the slot normally. So that's gonna be fun to watch as well.
That's another great point. I'm worried about Baker force feeding Mike Evans, because he knows this is a big game because of the whole Mike Evans Lattimore. I'm worried about that, of him trying to force, like, no, we're gonna get you to get off on them. Like, listen, I said it many times.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mike Evans eats up Lattimore if it's 1-on-1 with no safety help, but y'all don't do that very much, and that's why y'all bust his ass. When you got safety help. I'm hoping that Baker don't try to force that, bro. Like, if they covering them, they covering them. It is what it is. You had another bad game with the Saints. It is what it is. Don't try to sit there and be best friends with Mike and try to force him because you want him to be able to, talk his crap. You know what I'm saying? Because that game's gonna go bad if that's what he does. Now, if he's there, if it's open, it's open. But don't try to force a game and get Mike Evans, the ball because you want him to get off on the Saints. Like, that's another thing.
Do you think Lattimore get Baker? Do you think he'll get him trying to do that?
I hope not, man. I can't. I can't say yeah, I can't say no, bro. Like again, I know Baker, so I can definitely see him trying to be buddy and try to make that happen. So
Pew, do you really know Baker? Because you used to call him Big Bake.
again, Big Bake is him with us. Big Bake could be a
Come
top
on,
10
Pewter. Come on,
with
Pewter.
us.
You
With
got to pick a
us.
side.
No, my side has been picked. He is Big Bake with us. We can make him look good.
Wow, he's that
If he
dude.
does-
Got you.
No,
Okay.
he's not the dude. No, he can look like the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like we can make him look like the dude. But he
Okay.
has to play our ball. He has to do things right. He can't try to go out there and play quarterback. If he tries to go out there and play quarterback, we know what he is.
Yeah.
You know? So if he does what he's supposed to do,
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Elaborate on that, cause ain't quarterback his position. What the
no.
hell you mean play quarterback?
What I mean is first read, second read, throw it away or run. Don't sit there. Oh no, but I think I could get no. We're gonna give you easy plays. They're gonna be open. If it's I think I can, no, then don't do it. Just throw the ball away, run. So long as you do that, you'll keep yourself out of harm's way. And our defense is gonna do its job and put you in a favorable position sooner or later on that field where all you got to do is hit one or two big plays and we're right there in the red zone, and then go ahead and do your thing and do a touchdown. If you try to sit there and try to pick the defense apart and try to, I think I got him. I think no, don't Peyton Manning the shit. Just sit there and play like you a rookie. You play like you a rookie and do the easy reads. And if the easy reads aren't there, then you throw it away or run for a couple yards. You do that, you can keep this game in a good position, and our defense will tilt it in our favor because our defense will get turnovers. So our defense will tilt it in our favor, and then you just take the reins from there and win the easy game. That's all we need him to do. But if we need him to sit back, try to 1, 2, 3 read, 4 read, no, let me hold on. No. You're gonna mess up the game. That's what happened in the Eagles game when he threw that interception. Let me try to hurry up and get down the field. No. If it's a shot down the field, take the shot. Don't try to split the defense and get some 15 yards so we could get down the field fast because we want to hurry up and score before halftime. That was the problem. He tried to do that. He got picked and put 3 points to the Eagles. Now, we got lucky and we ended up intercepting Jalen Hurts and took those 3 points away, but then we gave them 3 points again when we fumbled it. So that's what I'm saying. He can't try to win the game or try to be the quarterback. Just be a quarterback that's do the simple stuff. That's it.
Okay. I can eat that. I can eat that. Hey, Hootie, what's your points to the game? Like you said, I seen you. You come in and you say, if you do this, if you do that, you don't want this and you don't want that.
He
What
pretty
I
much
mean,
hit the trenches.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to win in the trenches. Like
trenches.
I said, our O-line's got to hold up. I mean, we've been allowing 4 sacks per game. So if we can limit the Bucks to maybe 2 sacks, we'll be better off, at least cut them in half.
Okay.
But because like I said, if we can't even get 2.4 seconds to pass, then how are we going to pass? And I told my my channel and everybody and all my subs, I told them, I said, if a defense is giving you every game 2.4 seconds for your to basically get to your quarterback, then you need to give what they giving you right back. Do what Drew Brees and them used to do. Literally, as soon as they hiked it, they did a short slant or a short, pass, screen pass. Do whatever you got to do to where they don't get pressure on your quarterback. You got to give what they do, and then once they stop pressing so much and start, stop sending so much pressure, then that's when you can maybe take some deep shots. But like I said, it all begins in the trenches.
With that being said, when you just said the deep shots and this and that, now real talk. I know you say you want to say Derek Carr from himself. Which QB give you the best chance?
It depends on how good Carr can throw the ball. If he can throw it deep still and he's fine, then probably Carr.
Oh, he don't have an answer. Go, pretty much.
So just depends.
See, that's almost like we was last year. We had Baker, we had Sam Donald, we had PJ Walker. I'm not even gonna talk about Corral or whatever, but one guy, y'all talking about fake injuries. They say this guy had an injury. We use that guy. We use it. You almost in a situation we was in last year, where we had two guys that was starter caliber, franchise quarterbacks at one time, and then we didn't have nothing. So I mean, y'all gave Carter money. I know y'all want Carr out there, but he hurt. So I
Well,
don't know. I had to give it up to the Saints to see which one give y'all the better.
I would say, as the person they going against, I would rather go against Derek Carr than Jameis, because I think Jameis can air it out, and I think he got chemistry with the weapons. But it does seem like if the offensive coordinator doesn't trust Jameis and he's asking him to do all these like little dink and dunk plays, then we'll take that too. So, but shout out to everybody, because I gotta go. I gotta head out too. Shout out to Goat, Big Cat, everybody that's in the building, man. Hoodie, Pop, Wale J, Red, everybody that was in here. Till, hopefully we get that connected. Wolf, everybody that was in the building, man. I gotta go, but it was fun. NFC South, and
already
it's even crazier next week, because someone gonna be upset. Somebody gonna be upset.
True statement.
Hey, please tell them where they find you. Tell them where they find you.
Pewter and Red Podcast. Pewter and Red Podcast. That's where you can find me on YouTube or on Twitter. Bucks PR Podcast. Also on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I'll see y'all, man. Y'all be safe.
Everything should be in the description, y'all.
Yes, sir.
But hey, y'all know how we gonna do it on this round table. We'll see you, Pete.
Salute, Pete.
All right, bro.
Hey, who's still okay? All right, well, who to go? JSU. Give me a last. Give me a last.
It's another, another round table. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. For me, the South is it's not ready to compete, regardless of how the other fans say we back. Nah, it ain't the same. I feel like everybody missing certain pieces. The injury bug is in everybody. The turf is an issue for me. I don't like the damn turf. But yeah, man, just appreciate everybody for stopping by. Continue to like and subscribe.
No doubt. Wiley.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. A great show. I was in the back listening to everything. I said, let me come up and at least contribute to the show. But hey, man, same old. We got injuries all across each team. But this week is I picked the Saints, but I don't want the Saints to win, simply because they have two more wins over the next opponent in the division. So the Bucks, I doubt Baker's gonna be able to do it. I need the Bucks to win so that we have a chance by the end of the season. But hey, it's the same old same, man. Hey, Panthers Germany, y'all know who I am. That's Wiley. Hey, look for me on Twitter, because I'm gonna drop some stuff on Twitter later on, and it's all about that Black Hat Panther Network, baby. Keep pounding.
No doubt. Popping.
Yeah. Well, we came together to have another great round table. Put it out there on the line. Everybody got to get to see their different favorite podcasters for their team to come out here and just talk about what they're looking forward to, what they hope don't happen. And man, we just gearing up for this game on Sunday, or these games on Sunday. We appreciate everybody that came through, showing love, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Make sure so you tune in. We're just trying to bring something different, and you know how we do. We always gonna keep pounding.
No doubt. Hey, man, sorry. Like I said, I had to step out on this one, man. Most time I'm doing stuff for Mud Ink TV, man. We fixing some bikes and stuff like that. We're going over there to that Mud Ink Outlaw TV. Like I said, I'm getting everything right for you. That weather has broke around this motherfucker. We getting ready to start getting right. You getting ready to see us on location. I will be on the round table. I will be out in locations on Saturday. That's what I do. But hey, man, y'all go over there. Bucks, Pewter and Red, Wolf Solidify for the Falcons, Nola Bros, Till over there for the Saints, man. Yo, the boys put in work for you, man. Y'all gonna see them. Like I said, we coming to you every Saturday with this right here. You see other people pull up. Y'all felt the heat today. Y'all seen what it was. Y'all see what it's gonna be. It don't matter if the Panthers 0-17. We gonna bring it. We still gonna be. I know still like that damn pit bull. I know still gonna be in the damn fight when we get up when we pull up to the round table. We still here. We ain't going nowhere. We know what time it is. Hey, and everybody I guess they feel the same way, man. It don't matter if you're down a buck, a falcon, a saint. It don't matter. We getting ready to bring the heat on this thing. Them boys getting ready to start bringing their people in, and everybody. Hey, this is where you want to be, man. This is where you want to be on a Saturday. If you're an NFC South guy, if you're an NFC guy, if you're an AFC guy, fuck it. This is where you want to be. Hey, we're gonna turn it up, man. We getting ready to get out of here. If y'all ain't got nothing else to say, man, enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday, man. Catch us next Saturday. We right here again. All right. Later. We out, y'all.